All
Can
right.
you guys hear us?
Hopefully
we
we're
can't
back.
hear
The mix.
Well,
All right,
no,
this,
wait, we got
We're
it
trying to
quiet.
whisper
Hey,
a little
third
bit
time's
so
the
we don't
charm.
get knocked off. The real deal is this, man. The FCC been on our ass because Legacy been spilling a lot of.
hey, let me ask y'all a question. Do
Hey.
y'all like me on the show for a second? So I may not be here season 3 because they may change the Mauritius may be back. So, but while I'm here for season 2, I'm gonna turn season 2 all the way up. So, if y'all like me on the show, drop likes, drop comments, because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna debate with Fred. I know the other football players and a lot of football coaches, y'all be brown nosing and shit, but not me. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't need Fred money. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be a. I'm gonna start my own team in the Outlaws. We're gonna be the in-laws, and we're gonna be flag football. Cause them kids to break the rules all the time. The referee, them flag
man.
football kids, bro, they be
They're
tackling
bad as
already.
hell.
Man, listen. So one day, I didn't know. And first of all, y'all need to invest more money in the flag football team. Get them babies some jerseys. Start getting them T-shirts with the logo on there. That's fucked
They
up.
have jerseys.
Not the ones I seen.
You must ain't seen us lately.
Those are
So-
then.
practice
so listen.
jerseys.
Yeah, you ain't seen
No,
us
they was
lately
doing the game.
because
They was
we
doing-
we live at 5, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I was at the Tone
Outlaw,
Baby game.
yeah. That's preseason
Those
stuff.
were
That
preseason
pre-
jerseys.
That's preseason
Yeah.
stuff.
Those are no. First of all, y'all ain't finna insult my intelligence because y'all got a group of fucking organizers.
Listen, all
them
I'm
was,
saying
them
is
was T-shirts. You see
come,
that?
hey,
It was a
come out,
T-shirt with
come
Outlaws on it.
You gotta
out,
come to
come
the game.
out on Saturday, and you will see what the hype is all
First of
about.
all,
We
Fred,
are the best dressed organization in the fucking country.
First of all, Fred, you just gave me a Goodwill helmet out the storage last week. You know what I'm saying? So
Goodwill helmet.
Don't
Yeah,
look,
he's a-
hey,
he's
hey,
a
listen,
cheat
listen,
code. He's a
listen.
cheat
Don't make me pull out the speed flexes.
don't do that. Don't do that.
the
That-
F7s. Don't make me pull out
Is he
those, dog.
stunting? Is he big stuff?
Oh yeah.
First of all,
Hey,
bro.
look,
He
hey,
said, "Don't
hey,
insult
listen,
what
listen,
I-
listen,
what I got."
listen. The Outlaws is a youth university.
Woo!
You know what
Outlaw
I'm saying?
University. So
hey,
listen.
hey, listen. No bullshit, man. Hey, look,
He
hey,
is bad right
listen,
there. He got
listen.
offended.
This ain't this.
He even got hair growing on
Hey,
the side.
hey,
He
listen,
offended.
listen. This ain't no
You
offense.
got his veins sticking out.
Hey, this ain't no offense to my HBCUs, but Outlaw University, if we was an HBCU, we'd be the #1 HBCU as far as look, apparel, equipment,
Okay.
facility,
So do you,
all of that.
So what? So when somebody asks you about your helmet and you bragging about your helmet, that's an NFL pro type helmet.
Yes, sir.
That's-
Rydell Speedflex. We'll be with the Rydell Axioms next year.
Okay. So to answer the question from 2 weeks ago, that's where y'all money going to be investing in better equipment for y'all kids in the Outlaw organization.
Not you following up, okay?
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of being a wordsmith. So all the parents that was like, well, the org don't take the money and pour it back into the community. Do you know how much money an NFL helmet costs for your little head ass son to have a pro helmet?
Little head.
You know-
No, they actually got big heads.
Some of them
Nah, it's
kids'
just
heads
hair.
is large. They got
Nah.
large domes.
I saw a boy out there looking like a Bobby World. You right. That boy body was small, but his head was big and his feet were big. One of your 9-year-old well 13, but I don't know who kid that is.
You talking about my son?
Hell, definitely Torres son. That motherfucker, that boy. But no, so that's where the money goes for top of the line equipment. So that's pouring back into the community, the org, and different things of that nature. But however, I still feel like them kids need a piss test. Them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, y'all call kids. Them
Hey,
kids
Look,
big
they
as-
all getting bigger.
Man, listen.
They are all.
Boy, I saw
getting
one
bigger.
boy, he was trying to lose weight on the field. He was drinking fat-free water. I'm like, sit your big ass down. You
Look,
see?
they're humongous.
Yeah, them kids are big as shit. But that's the difference. We're going to get to the bottom of that in a minute.
They'll take you down.
Who? Man, listen, man, one of y'all kids try attacking me, I'm telling you, problems. I used to play football.
No, sir.
What?
On our 12U, got some big ass kids.
Man, I bet y'all 12U, one out of 3 12U players still pissed the bed. So listen, check
Why
this
you
out.
sitting there looking like that?
Cause look, man,
Ugh.
Fred been doing shit with
It's
his.
making me sick.
Yo, Fred really think he a fucking pretty boy.
Appreciate you, dog.
I bet Fred.
Hold on. The shooter said, I think I'm a pretty boy.
Fred think he a pretty boy. He been doing pretty boy shit since we been here, right, Tor? How you dancing when he bit his lip?
This joker just said that I think
Tori.
I'm a pretty.
Tori,
boy, hey, legacy.
Tor, hold up before you defend yourself.
Wait, what's the definition of a pretty boy?
A
Because
pretty-
I've always known pretty boys to be light skinned.
That's fucking colorism.
Exactly.
That's colorism. Y'all need to cut that.
That's true.
That's colorism, bro.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying.
Look,
Okay.
Lex,
Coach-
I'm telling you right now,
Coach-
ain't no such thing as a dark-skinned pretty boy.
So what more chestnut?
Ooh, he's. Ooh.
Well, he ain't. Well, I put like
that-
this.
Yo, put it back in your pocket. Oh, damn.
You know
So
what?
you saw what
Hold
Tori
on.
did? What the? Tori, you all right? Tori.
Now look, you know what? I did.
God,
Listen,
thank
listen,
God for that
listen.
creation.
Look, because we on that real quick. We're gonna
No.
jump off the pretty boy stuff real quick. Because one of the things that I was thinking about asking y'all tonight, since she just
Did you see how
Brian, did you see that reaction?
He already knows.
If Brian,
Morris
hey,
Chestnut,
Brian, all I'm
Brian,
gonna tell you
I'm
this.
taking Morris
Hey,
Chestnut
Brian,
all day.
listen,
When
Brian.
did Brian become Brian Chestnut?
If you don't get that same reaction when you take your shirt off, hey,
I'll throw the rest of this root beer on you.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Brian,
Amazon.
He don't even need to take
listen.
a shower. I just
So
let me just look at
look.
his face.
So my question
He
is this.
said, "You'll get the
The
same."
question I was gonna ask y'all is if you could date. I ain't gonna even say date. If you could.
Just be in their presence.
No. We want to make it a little bit more intimate, right? But without the sex, though, because we all Christians on here. You know,
Amen.
no sex without marriage, right? So,
There's a loophole in that though.
what's
The
the
Bible-
loophole?
Don't
The
start.
Bible says.
Oh,
Okay, I ain't gonna do it right
Don't-
now.
Don't do it.
But what I'm saying is, though, if Fred Cheek, he drinking that Coca-Cola like it's shot.
Yes, Alicia. More chestnut.
Listen,
My
so-
Jesus.
So listen, this is a question.
Mine's is a Ray.
Is a Ray?
What?
Who is that?
Issa, you gotta say her name right.
Issa Rae.
Is a Ray?
Issa, it's not Issa Rae like it's a ray of sunshine. No, Issa is her
Shut your
name.
ass up. It's Is a Ray.
It's
Insecure.
Issa.
What?
She's pronounced her name, Issa.
Well, Issa with an I instead of an E. You know what I'm saying? Listen, real G's moving sound like lasagna.
Okay, so I'm gonna
What
pull
up,
up
Tori?
Issa Rae.
You don't know who that is for real?
What
Fred.
are you looking at? That looks
Fred, you know who is ISSA
ISSA.
RAE. Oh my God.
So yours is Issa Rae.
What?
Okay, I
That's
said real
that's
quick.
Bay right there. You know, I'm gonna tell you a weird one that's mine too. Fred, I throw
Oh
this
my
microphone,
gosh.
bro.
He said,
I know her. I didn't know her name.
Yes.
Bro,
She's
Fred,
pretty.
the disrespect, go ahead. We got to square up on this episode. You do that again.
Now, like I said, hey,
Who is yours then? Your old ass go to my, I like Pam Grill.
Mel.
You like,
Pam Grill. Hey, Pam Grill.
Right,
better-
Shantae
Well, I-
said you old for not knowing who Issa
I'm
is.
gonna put you like this. Hey,
hey man,
Hey, listen.
shout out to Shantae, man.
Listen,
I
hey,
like her.
Pam Grill's colder than any chick in the game right now. In her prime, she colder than any
Oh,
chick in the game.
I give you that.
Wait. Who?
I give you
besides
that.
Reading?
Pam
Who?
Pam
Grill.
Grill, that's no argument.
Okay.
There's no argument. I know.
She
listen,
held it
Okay.
down.
Listen, Pam Grill will. I would think I'll go on child support for Pam Grill. I'm gonna risk it all.
Okay.
Now, hold on. Now, I don't know if Mike is listening. Coach Mike. I'm going to go on his
Ford?
first. Yeah, because Coach Mike told me
Okay.
that his secret crush, if he could,
Wait, if it's a secret, then why are you telling it?
Yeah, Fred, that's snitching.
well, I mean, hey, he married.
Bro
so,
code,
I mean,
bro.
so he was going to
Oh,
put it out
that's
there.
even
That's
worse.
even
What the
worse.
fuck?
Well, you know, it's a celebrity.
No, I would
so
never
it-
tell Coach
What?
Fred.
Listen, hold on,
Nothing.
man. For one,
You know how many? You know how many?
Frederick,
Hey,
you
you know what I'm gonna
none
do?
of my secrets.
Hey, look,
whatsoever.
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go
Tori,
back
I
from.
know your
hey,
secret.
I
I'm
know.
a,
I
so
know
you-
your secret.
You're not getting no more.
I know your secrets. I ain't,
Yo,
I,
check
I
this
ain't
out.
gonna blast you out.
check this,
Listen,
Fred.
You're not
hold
getting
on.
no
A
more.
secret celebrity crush don't fucking count. You ain't gonna ever meet these folks.
It don't
You
matter.
crazy?
You
I'm
know
Legacy.
Okay, hold on, hold
I'm
on.
Legacy
Okay.
City, bro.
Oh,
I done met a
hell
lot.
no.
You crazy?
You're not getting
man,
no more.
Until
no
you can bring
secret.
back some panties or something, bro, it don't
No.
mean nothing.
What?
You ain't bringing no panties back, dog.
Bro, get the fuck,
Hey,
bro.
hey, hold on.
Watch
Hey,
out, this nigga
hey,
wildin'.
hey, draws don't count, dog. You talking about
Bro,
some panties, you gotta
hey,
bring some
make sure
You
Fred
got-
drank water for the rest of the night,
No,
bro. This
for
nigga
real.
here tripping. Hey,
I'm talking about bringing no draws back, dog. You gotta bring back some panties, dog.
Right.
GTD.
Shantae said OG, original gossiper. That shit is a hot
Listen,
goddamn
for
mess.
one,
Yeah,
for
for
one,
real.
if it's celebrity, you know what I'm saying? It don't fucking matter. You can have a secret celebrity
it don't
crush.
gotta be a secret.
It ain't even gotta be no secrets. You'll never run across these folks, right? So anyway, back to what I was
Actually,
saying.
I'm
Coach
running
Mike,
against mine.
Coach Mike said a celebrity, if he could pick any celebrity to be with, it would be, all right, give me a drum roll.
And the winner is
Oprah Winfrey.
hell no.
Now I'm just telling you what Coach Mike told me.
Hell no, Coach Mike.
Now hold on. Now
Okay,
listen. Now listen.
okay.
Hold on.
Let's break it
Wait,
down.
hold on.
Break it
And
down.
hold on. And he said Oprah Winfrey, and it's not because of her money.
What's it because of
She's
what?
beautiful. She's thick. That's what he likes. She could be broke, and he still think that
Hey,
Oprah
Coach-
is banging.
Coach Mike got glass? You know what? Oprah ain't ugly.
He said Oprah Winfrey got a body like no other.
Oprah Winfrey built
He
like
said-
never would have made it.
Like
First of all, let's just
she
be
got a
honest.
body like a Benz.
No.
I'm just telling
No,
you what Coach
first
Mike
of all,
said.
I ain't body shaming because Lizzo can fat body shame. I can say something. That's the first thing. No, Oprah is the type. No, Oprah into BDMS, whatever that shit is. That's what I think. Cause Stedman been quiet for 30 years. That man got whipped across his back. Nah, I ain't fucking with Oprah.
What? Okay, wait. So are you? Is Pam your person?
No.
Who's your person?
Who's your person?
Got somebody from the West Coast?
Man,
You're
okay.
probably
So,
Lady of Rage.
so if I'm honest with you,
Yeah, Fred, don't with that bullshit.
if I'm honest
Stop with
with
the
you,
cap.
like I'm gonna be straight up with you, man.
He lying.
Like they all average to me, man.
Okay.
They all
Next.
average to me, man.
Next.
I'm not really starstruck by any celebrity
Next.
female.
No,
Not
What
about
do you mean about
starstruck.
You know, it's just
You
like
said Fred be moving the goalpost.
how's that the goal
Fred,
post, man?
because you
Look,
said if any celebrity you can be with, who would it be? We ain't asked you about starstruck. I told you to move the goalpost every show.
so listen.
Y'all,
what
can we get some more people? Like let's.
Hey, the audience, please.
Hey,
Hey,
listen, man.
go to
Hey,
the establishment
listen.
shop. No,
y'all,
Fred,
y'all
no.
can't be mad at me because I like an average, like a real woman. I don't want no
So you
bullshit
saying
fake
somebody
celebrity.
from San Antonio or from Houston? Is that what you're saying?
You said what?
What?
You said average, so somebody
Fred,
like
you
from
move.
San Antonio.
Hey, establish your shot, please. Fred be moving the
What's
goalpost.
an average woman?
Man, he don't know. Fred be moving the goalposts because he go back to 56 seconds. He said, "What celebrity would you like to be if you had to choose? Pick a celebrity to be with."
Right,
Now-
and I'm just
but
telling,
you-
you, it ain't no celebrity out there for like. Look,
Oh, my
hey,
gosh.
Listen, hey, look, in honor of LL Cool J, I got my Pumas on
Bruh.
and everything, right?
Bruh.
You know what I'm looking for?
You and
I
Dermot,
need
look,
an around the way girl. That's me right there. Just
You
want me
have
a
no
round the
tune.
way girl.
No
dog.
tune whatsoever.
I don't need all that extra stuff, man.
Man,
because
shut your
the,
ass
the,
up.
the celebrity
That's
come.
not what we said. Fred, that was not the question.
Nah.
Isaac Hayes. The question was if you had to pick.
Issa Rae is who you pick, dog. That's who you pick.
She
Issa Rae.
actually is more of a
roundaway girl than
roundaway
anybody.
girl, Yeah,
You don't-
she's very down to earth,
bro,
very
don't disrespect Issa Rae.
homely.
You don't disrespect Issa Rae, bro.
So,
You
hold
don't know
on, so is yours Morris Chestnut?
Yes. Oh,
who is yours, Fred.
Oh,
Just answer the question,
hold
bro.
on, man. Well, you gotta quit doing that goddamn reaction every time.
I don't care.
You growl one more time. This your last.
I'm like,
episode.
goddamn.
You got one
hey,
more time to
hey,
goddamn
Tori up here
growl.
sounding like Eartha Kitt.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
Marcus, I'm
goddamn.
in the panties.
I'm
Look
like,
at that.
goddamn, Tori.
Hey, Eartha Kitt would find a
Hey,
husband
man,
too.
but what Brian
Morris,
that dog?
if you are listening,
Listen, if
Morris
Brian,
Chestnut, if you're
Yo,
listening,
I don't care if Morris Warnut. You better stop growling on this goddamn show.
Morris,
hey,
if you're listening, Morris.
Brian on the highway going 150
Well,
trying
Brian
to get up
is
here right now to
motherfucking
strangle your
Oh,
ass.
just to go
Hey,
get
Fred,
his child, that's what he
listen.
be doing.
You're not gonna do this. I'm not like the other co-hosts. Who pick a celebrity? Everybody be like, nah, Coach Fred, you right. Ooh. Pick a celebrity.
Look, Dermot already said he was like, women out here never been in movies look way better than celebrities.
Yeah, there you
Stop
go.
it.
That's
Hey,
no, that's
stop
real
it.
shit
Listen,
though.
first of all,
Stop it.
shouts out to my king, because that's my dog. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna co-sign Fred bullshit, because he going to answer the question. Don't know. Fred,
Look.
if you had the question, if you
Look.
asked, if you had to pick one, who would it be?
I tell you what, like if I had to, now I would have to go back
Of
to
course.
what maybe when I was a little bit younger. You know
When
what
you
I'm
had the Big Daddy
saying?
Kane haircut.
You know, when I was a little bit younger.
Shut your
You
ass
know, I thought Megan Good. You know, I like Megan Good's look.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's kind of what
Before or after she had all that done?
Megan
She didn't
Good,
have
yeah.
nothing done. Don't
Megan
you-
Good, natural.
You a hater.
I'm not. Oh, she's
You a-
beautiful. I'm
No,
You a hater.
no, Megan
Don't
Good,
do that.
natural.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I got a Megan.
Megan Good, a good Christian girl.
I got
man.
a story about Megan Good that happened in real life. It showed me like my heart pumped Kool-Aid. It was bad.
Oh, you seen it and you nutted up? Or
No. What happened was, you know when you in basic training and you be talking like, if I see this person, basic training for me was 18 weeks plus and so
Damn, what you was training for?
I can't talk about that. It's on my secret clearance. You tried me then. But anyway, anybody that know me, they know. But anyway, you know how you in basic training and you.
I don't, but
well,
yeah, I got you.
Those who in jail who be making false promises and shit, y'all understand what I'm saying? It's the equivalent. It's equivalent. You know what I'm saying? We get out of jail, we do right, baby. I got my life to the Lord. You get out of jail, you act.
You
totally
made
different.
her a false promise?
Nah, I didn't. So my homeboy was
She
like,
made you a promise.
nah.
Okay.
It was like, yo,
You're
that's
too slow.
If I meet Megan Good, I'm telling her this. I'll talk whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah. So I graduated.
From basic.
Yeah, I graduated from basic. Then I graduated AIT. We get on the plane, and they moved us to first class. And I had a homeboy named Percy Moore from Louisiana. So they sat me. Guess who they sat me right beside? Megan Good. She was going to L.A. And Moore was like, "Hey, bruh. All that. Hey, you what you said? The basic training. This your chat." I was like, I turned the mic over. I was like, I'm deployed.
You had your chance.
I had my chance. It was
and
just
you just nutted up.
all the way. I didn't even say that. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So hold on. So you actually sat next to Megan Good and
Yeah, it
didn't
was-
say not one word.
I said, hi, how you do it? How you do it? You know what I'm saying? She sparked conversation later on. It was like a 6-7 hour flight. Well, bro, it took a while, bro. It was crazy. All that basic training shit, bro. I took that L that day. You know what I'm saying? I took that L that day. It was the most embarrassing shit ever. He'll text me today like, bro, I can't believe you sat beside Megan and you ain't do none of that shit you said.
Man,
Bruh.
Lex,
Thank you,
hey,
Alicia. I
you done
know.
lost a whole. You done lost a whole bunch of points, dog.
Bro,
You had to at least try to shoot some type of shot down. Man, come on, man.
Samuel Ellen
Look.
he said Stacey Dash.
Oh,
I
now look,
who said that?
look. I will tell you
Sam.
this.
ooh. The
Now-
early Stacey Dash.
Now, Neil Long been popping for a long time.
Neil Long still popping.
she
Yeah,
real
yeah,
pretty.
Neil
She
Long.
said J.
Hey,
Cole can get it. I need to put her in my song. Hope she here.
yeah, Neil Long, man. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, see, really, what it is for me is these celebrities are weird, man.
They are.
You know, they weird, man.
That's
Like,
because they don't know how to be normal. They never lived a normal life.
Well, not necessarily. A lot of celebrities grew up broke. So let me ask y'all a question. I watched Netflix the other night, and I wasn't watching the Friday Night Tights, right? Because,
That's not on Netflix anymore.
yes, it is.
Still?
Yes, it's still on there.
Are you okay, go ahead.
No, he's not getting no royalties. He didn't do his paperwork right. So, listen. So, we're going to pay. So, check this out. So, I decided to watch. You want to cuss me out, OG? What? Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in a happy place. in my
Okay.
life.
He's up in a happy place. So, listen. I decided to watch the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's trial again.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is not spoken on before October get here is women domestic violence. She caused Johnny Depp a lot of money, and he ended up suing it. He won that case. And so,
Yeah.
also, we deal with things like Jonathan Major. That woman accused him of something, and it's on tape that she was headbutting a bar in front of the DJ, and she wasn't home when she said that he beat her. And then when they found her in the wrong, she skipped town. Meanwhile, he lost his Disney deals and different things like that. By the way, who's dating Megan Good? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jonathan Majors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if Michael Jackson would have kept his bell pepper nose, he would have had him a Megan Good. Instead, he wanted Elizabeth Taylor, died looking like her. But that's besides the point. The point is, the point is, why is women domestic violence taken so lightly when it comes to celebrities, athletes, and stuff of that nature? You know what I'm saying? So, and a regular guy, he served 5 years in a prison for child support for a child that was never his.
Oh,
And the woman ended up, she's like, I've been talking to the dad for years. And she went
that
unpunished.
happens a lot, yeah.
And she went unpunished.
Happens a lot.
So what? And I'm gonna bring one more thing in there. It's delicate, but I'm gonna bring it in there. Women who accuse men of rape that didn't rape them, the man go to jail in due time. Why are those things go unpunished? Do you think it's fair when they? Because I feel like women got selective equality.
I agree.
So, are you okay? I didn't expect you to agree because I know you pro women.
I am pro woman, but I'm also pro truth. Pro.
Okay, coming from a woman perspective, how do you feel those punishment? Like Jonathan Major lost all those endorsements. I mean, I don't know if he got his Disney stuff back, but like we know Johnny Depp made, whether you seen the movie or not, Johnny Depp is the core of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
They pulled that deal from him just from an altercation.
Yeah.
And they kind of find out it was the opposite, where if he didn't record anything or had no video or nothing, he would have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel when it comes to, and we talked a little bit about this last week, when the little girl was punching on old boy, he body slammed her, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So how do you feel about women going unpunished for these, I consider them crimes?
It's not right. I feel exactly how I said last week about how that girl should have been laid all the way out. Same thing. If she did it, then she deserves the time. It's same amount as a man.
Okay, what about the child support for 5 years for a kid that's not yours?
Then she needs to go to jail
For how long?
for however long that man got it.
Okay, what about Jonathan Major's situation? Because she skipped town after, it was time to go to court. That videotapes came out. They caught her in the lie.
What
She
happened?
skipped
Did
it.
they not find her?
I guess she out of here. I don't know if she got back yet, but she out of here.
Once they find her, she need to go to jail.
What about the rape? Rape is a little more severe, so I'm not gonna joke about that one right now. But like women that claim that somebody raped them because they woke up with ugly duckling every morning and they don't want to be embarrassed, they go down there and be like, Swamp Thing touched me, and kind of find. Fred, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all? Like, that's why I'll come up with topics on the show. Fuck y'all.
Swamp Thing. All right, listen.
But I'm saying though, but what's from your point of view, OG? What you think about that?
Okay, so for one,
I
man,
like
look,
the guy
on the
laughing
cool,
at my
look, hey, man, from this point moving forward, let me put a public service out there, man. Hey, I don't want nobody calling me OG no more, dog. You understand? OG is for
They say you're an original gossiper.
No, man.
Okay, but
you understand, hey, man.
Nah, but for real though, what you think about it? Okay.
All right, so like real shit, okay. So
Yeah.
For one, I gotta address Tori. All right. Tori says she don't believe in domestic violence and stuff like that or whatever, but
Wait,
I done
what?
seen her go upside Brian's head a couple of times.
Why you snitching on it?
I done.
This is
Like, hold on, listen.
Show
See, there she goes.
of-
She try. That's what she do to
No.
Brian.
I can't do
Hey, the
this.
moment he started trying to get his truth out, she started,
I can't do this. I'm
So
outta
listen,
here.
I done seen her give.
I'm outta here,
I
dog.
done seen her give Brian the boom back.
You a
You know what
lie.
I'm
You
saying?
got a whole bare head sitting next to me.
And
So,
then say something, and he don't say nothing. All right, but I've been working on Brian, trying to get Brian right. So quit putting your
Hold
hands.
on.
You out of
quit putting
pocket.
your hands
You
on
out
my
of
dick.
I
pocket.
saw that Mike tapped in. Michael, I just want you to know that your friend, he put your business out all on the street.
Wykibia, don't be mad at me. That's
your
your
business
husband said
all
that,
the way
that, that
out.
Oprah is
Y'all wild.
Oprah is just the finest thing moving on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Big cakes and all. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what my man Legacy is saying. All right. So for one,
Ooh, go ahead, Shantae. I don't know who Shantae
They
is.
be coming with it.
Shantae, listen. If I get your address, I'm sending you flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I adore you.
Shantae is, well, you know what? All right, look, anyway.
This just as because I respect Shantae.
So look, all right, so the domestic violence stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that needs to come to a stop immediately, because there used to be etiquette involved. You know, when men, we used to look down on men who put their hands on women.
Still do.
I mean, yeah, what the thing
What
is,
do you- what?
no, this is what I'm saying is, people look down on men, but a lot of men feel like it's okay to put their hands on women nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a new generation that I feel that this generation coming up, I feel a lack of guidance
Right.
is the reason why. And a lot of, not saying you, but a lot of,
No, yes, because he's in that age bracket.
God, a lot of OGs co-sign the bullshit.
Nah. See,
So-
for one,
Not what I thought you were
nah,
gonna
listen. Most of us, my generation, we
Yeah.
still look down on that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
likewise.
saying? Because that's not how we came up. We came up to where even if a girl hits you, you didn't hit her back.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Because we knew that they was not a threat to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, man, like ain't no girl finna whoop my ass or whatever and stuff. Nowadays, it's different. I just saw a video, man, and this was
I was
actually
gonna
kind of
say, so
funny.
You don't feel like these females should be hit back?
No, what I'm telling you is this. I mean, I don't feel like any man should beat a woman the way he would beat a man. You know what I'm saying? Like if a female hit me, I would probably do the same thing that the guy did last week. I'm a neutralize the threat, but I'm not gonna go to the full extent of trying to
Beat
like
her
critically
beat her
hurt this
down.
person. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
So,
Got it.
like in the military, it's sad, right? So a lot of, and I've been in a lot of situations with my soldiers, black, white, Mexican, Avatar, whatever, right? Once you, I'm just saying, so it ain't, you know, people like he pro-black, he only see one side. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just seen a woman jump on a soldier, his wife or whoever jump on him, and he pushes her off to try to get somewhere safe. He still go to jail for
Right.
pushing this woman off, even though he's cut up, whatever. It loses his career, and the wife goes unpunished.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's after last week, it just made me do more research, not just look at all the things that did happen. How many people in jail for false rape? How many soldiers then lost careers for false rape? How many fathers paying didn't miss child support payment, go to prison and the child ain't even there, and the mother been talking to the child the
Right.
whole time? Like, it's a real issue. But what people don't understand, I think a woman's, and it's just my personal opinion, women are sharp with their words. People don't think about emotional and mental abuse
Emotional
that
damage.
happens. Physical heals faster than emotional and mental abuse if it's been done repeatedly. If a woman constantly telling a man, you know, if he ain't doing something right or whatever, like she didn't get away, you know, the tongue lashing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we overlook at that because when you think of domestic violence, you immediately think of a man whooping a woman's
Right.
ass. You don't see the psychological, the emotional, other things of that nature. And most men ain't gonna report it because
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's
Yeah.
that you know, that was gonna be my point. It's embarrassing for a man
I was gonna say, does that look
to
weaker?
admit that he
Like-
got his ass whooped by his wife, his girlfriend, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, and just in general, men are taught to be able to just deal with your emotions. You know what I'm saying? We don't vent a lot on with the internal stuff going on with us because we don't want to be perceived as being weak emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So we take a lot of mental abuse. You know, we take a lot of negative affirmations from the people that supposedly love us the most. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because when it comes down to us as men, you know, when we're not doing things right, we're supposed to be able to take that.
Yeah,
you
of
didn't
course.
do this, you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us talking that way to our significant other, whether it be a spouse, a girlfriend, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then we kind of we're frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
no compassion, we have no empathy. You know, things of that nature. Now, but when you get to like the stuff with the child support,
yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if any man is paying child support on a kid that ain't his, that's his fault.
It's his fault.
That's his fault. Yeah, because
Okay.
at the end of the day, you have every right to go get a paternity test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have every right to speak to a family judge to make sure that your rights are just as valid as the mother's rights, right?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Now, once again, if you know, because in Texas, I know, because I got a homeboy. This
Yeah.
real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, man, he took care of a kid for 22 years. Put a kid through college, only to find out that wasn't his kid. 20.
Not for real.
20
throwing
listen,
hands,
this one of my
like,
this,
yo.
thi- thi-
Okay,
thi-
well,
thi- this
okay.
this is one of my
Oh, sorry.
this is one of my real homeboys. 22 years later, the kid graduates from college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as he's basically acknowledging the most important people in his life, he says, I want to give a special acknowledgement to my dad. My dad is the most important person to me. The mom was hurt by that. And she finally confessed, that's not even your real dad.
Out of spite.
Out of spite.
Yo, I would have.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me tell you
Now-
something.
I'm just playing.
Now,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
I'm gonna tell you how my homeboy took it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because initially he was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "That's not even your child."
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be going to jail that night.
He was hurt. He was hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the thing was this. He said, you know what? I'm not going to take a paternity test.
I don't need to at this point.
I'm still not going to take one because no matter what it says, this is going to be my son.
child,
But
yeah.
guess what? The son was like, you know what? No, I want to know.
Yeah.
So the son got my homeboy to do the paternity test, and it came out it wasn't his kid. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you talk about somebody
Homegirl
going
did
through,
more damage to her relationship with her son than she
yeah,
did
but
with
at that
Dad
point,
and
at that
him.
point, because
It
so,
don't matter at that point. I mean, this is the thing. Like,
God damn, females, you gotta do
and
better.
once again,
In
that's
this
a true
situation,
story.
Y'all females need to do better.
so this is a follow up, and this is why, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because once again, I'm doing a follow up from last week. We said we all agreed a lot of the moms are more emotional on the football field and more versatile for drama to pop off. But in like everyday life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids don't get to see the both sides of the story. Like, you can be a great father, paying child and gotta be put on child support just because a woman feel like child support is spiking, is in spite. You know what I'm saying? And probably don't even need it. You know what I mean? So like when it comes to certain things like that, it's like you really do a lot of damage onto those kids. Like this is I'm gonna put some
because of
person.
child support.
I mean like what I mean by that, like some people treat child support as a replacement for a failed relationship, and that's not fair. Like if a man is in his child's life doing what he got to do, you should not put him on child support because you are upset with y'all failed relationship. That's what I'm saying. So isn't obligatory twerking doing child support. So in between
and
that,
she got that child support baby to start twerking. Like, oh,
so I'm just saying, like, a lot of the times I just feel like with when a lot of women do these, they weaponize certain things,
Absolutely.
and they're not held accountable
Right.
for a lot of things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's all I'm saying at the end of the day when it comes to that.
I
And
agree.
what y'all thought when it comes to, like, for instance, you cannot, I feel like some men as well, but we're talking about women right now. Women will weaponize a mental health issue to keep from dealing with accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like that your mental health your mental health is not the reason for. Hey, can we shut that door?
Larry.
Sorry. That was very ghetto of me
That was-
to yell.
Ooh.
the shit. Whatever, Tori.
Boy,
So
got
back
some
to the point. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women select the equality, you know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
Like I
at
said,
the
I
end of the
stand
day.
up for what is right, not just female men, but what is right, and that shit is wrong.
What's your conclusion on that?
I mean, I definitely think, okay, so once again with the child support stuff, I think men have to start taking more initiative when it comes to their rights. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I'm going to tell you what I told my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, my heart goes out for him because I know all of the emotional damage that caused, the emotional trauma, and I'm talking about this dude cried like a newborn baby. You know what I'm saying? Because, it just made him question, who he was. You know what I'm saying? So, but, he was able to come to, because this was years ago, he was able to come to grips with that. You know what I'm saying? And say, you know what, I'm not going to let it affect how I interact with this guy because even though he may not be my biological child, that's his only child. He don't have no other children.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
That's
I'm
a real
saying?
man.
Yeah.
That's-
So what he
that's
said
a real
is,
man.
he's my child.
Yeah,
I'm the only guy that he knows is his dad, and he's the only guy that I know is his son.
And I respect him for that because, like,
Yeah.
I was like, my situation complicated, but I was raised a lot by my stepdad. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to raise other people's kids and deal with other people's kids' personalities. I think my stepdad taught me a lot how to work with my hands, how to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But also, being there with a consistent man in my life, I picked up a lot of bad habits. Like I told y'all, instead of saying my feelings are hurt, when we argue, I go buy you a car. I go buy a bigger house, or I
Right.
go do this. So a lot of those things I picked up, and and people don't look at it like that, but it's just a trauma that I picked up from my childhood, not knowing I picked up from, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
from that situation or whatnot. So, now don't get me wrong, me and my stepdad are tight, like we tight,
Right.
like even like my grandmother just passed, y'all know that, And so he like, you don't gotta come home. You know what I'm saying? We understand whoop the whoop whoop this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just having that male things like, and I love my mom, but and this is not knocking my mom, but sometimes I have to tell my mom, like, Mom, you wrong for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, that ain't cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just spoil as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my stepdad will work till he fall the fuck out for my
Right.
mom. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times, like, for instance, if me and you homeboys or brothers, and you see me not taking care of Puma, but I'm always fly, I
Right.
expect you to hold me accountable.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Or vice versa. I feel like women don't do that with each other. Like, hey, Shawty, you may have a good man at home. You don't need to be doing that out here. You out with us, but holding each other accountable is a lot of the downfall within our community. Holding each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? We quit to be like, this person messed up, Mo. That's them. But that shit affects everybody. Like, you brought up a good point 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? When the girl went
Wait,
missing.
there's a spider on your head. You want me to get it, and I hate spiders.
Go ahead, Tori.
No.
Be accountable.
Okay.
Have your brother's back.
Okay.
You
good.
got it?
Yeah.
It's your hat too. I ain't paid the $20 for it yet.
You are paying me. Got
Okay.
$20.
But you know what I'm saying? The accountability that we lack for each other. We scared. I think women among women are scared to lose friends. And I think guys among guys just don't
I'm
want that
not.
conflict with.
If you my
with-
friend, I'm gonna tell you what's up.
Are you really though?
I know
Listen,
definitely.
man.
How many friends you got?
Probably
One.
Like,
One.
God damn.
Shout out to Paris. What's up going
Damn.
on, Paris?
Hey, Fred
Paris
cold
probably
hearted as
sleep.
hell though. Fred, how
One
many friends
friend.
you got?
At
'Cause
least one friend in San Antonio, at least.
how many homeboys? How many friends? Because homeboys is another word for friend. Everybody
So,
ain't your homeboy.
Okay, so like, man, if I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
and this shit gonna sound crazy, but like, man, I'm 48 years old, right? 48.
That's how I know he been supposed to do some bogus shit. Whenever
40
Fred break his
Listen,
age up, it's a bogus.
48 years old, man.
I'm
Yeah.
about to be 50. We gotta plan.
Well, I got to
50
get to 49 first. You know
You'll
what I'm
get
saying?
to
So
49.
come on,
Then
man.
we gotta
so,
get to
so
50. We
anyway,
got a 50-year-old birthday party.
what I'm gonna tell you is this: the friends that I grew up with are no longer friends for me. These are family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay, I
Because
got
I'm
you.
talking about childhood
Yeah,
friends
I got you.
that turn into family because we've been through so much together. I love these guys like brothers. I don't consider them to be friends.
I got a
You know what
long
I'm
way to
saying?
go then,
Because what I'm telling you is this. Like, at this point in my life, I know those guys can never be replaced.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, like I said, and the only reason why I put my age up, well, I said my age is because I have decades and decades and decades and decades
Yeah.
of experiences with these guys, memories that'll never be forgotten. I don't give a fuck what we go through
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It won't be enough to make me ever forget the significant role that these guys have played in my life. Now, when I meet new folks, what I say is this: I don't consider anybody to be a friend like new folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I consider them to be is associates, and I give them the opportunity to become a friend.
So where am I at this stage of my life with Fred Davis right now?
You still on probation right
Man,
now,
fuck you.
man.
Oh, sorry. That's
See,
the yak.
that's why your ass on probation right there.
That's the yak right there. That's the yak. I'm sorry. Tupac. I've been listening to Tupac all day.
So,
Frederick, where am I at?
so
Tori, you.
okay.
At
No.
least I got an answer. Hey, I'm closer to Tori. I'm
So,
Tori put all her money in the outlaw.
so, Tori, okay. So
No,
if,
just joking,
if I'm
Fred.
honest,
Yeah.
Tori is family now, and
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Tori has passed all of my tests when it comes to just being loyal to
Yeah.
what
Never
we
knew
do.
I had tests.
Yeah, I mean you don't know it, but I put everybody through tests.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I'm saying?
I believe you put me through one all the time.
Yeah, all the time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I need to know where you really stand with me.
Hey,
not
look.
hold on. Not when I'm doing good, but when I'm not at my best.
That's when you
know what
purge
I'm
your
saying?
circle.
And anybody that knows me, no, I will never let you know when I'm not at my best. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But if you really fuck with me, you can tell when I'm not having a good day.
That friend, let's just be honest. You know, I got a whole club mad at me because I want to go host.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, nah, I can't do that because I'm.
But
I'm
because of
hit-
the relationship that we
Yeah,
have.
you know what I'm saying. Even when we wasn't because we didn't know each other as well.
Right.
But when I got offered these deals, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying. When I get back up and ready, this is where I'm going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I will never take my talents to South Beach unless, you know what I'm saying, I get a big 3. I'm just
Right.
fucking with you. But no,
So,
I feel you.
So let me say this. The people that I fuck with, like on real shit,
Yeah.
they are people that hold me accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've said all the time, and I will continue to say it, I don't want yes men around me. I don't want yes women around
Facts.
me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm
Facts.
not doing what I'm supposed to do, I want somebody to say, Fred, you're wrong for that.
Yeah.
Or Fred,
Facts.
you can do better than that. You're better than that. Because that's what moves me and motivates me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not going to.
I am that.
Yeah, and like I said, you know.
I believe Tory,
I
like,
will tell you if you're wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I believe-
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
it.
You out of
So
line.
that's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once again, like I can't really speak, you know, in general about what we are as a community because I do feel like there's a lot of shit that we don't hold each other accountable for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll sweep shit under the rug when it's our friends, but then we'll crucify somebody that we don't consider to be a friend.
so we consider, like, you can honestly say as a community, we are biased when it comes to the same crime.
Fuck yes.
Depending on who.
Yes.
And I said that last week about certain things with, like, churches and stuff, and everybody was like, nah, that's
At the end of
different.
the night.
But, hey, Tori, real quick, let's read some of the comments. I got Shantae Douglas said, this is the biggest lie taught in our community. I always allowed my son and taught them to express their emotions. If this isn't taught to young boys, they will grow up to think these emotional men who can't function correctly and love properly. A lot of mothers need to be held accountable for lacking in that area. So let me read that comment again for y'all that weren't paying attention, my co-host. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call him out.
Please read it again. Sorry, go
Shantae
ahead.
Douglas.
Miss Shantae, yes.
Miss Shantae, this is the biggest lie taught in our community. I always allow my sons and taught them to express their emotions.
Yeah.
If this isn't taught to young boys, they'll grow up to be these emotional men who can't function correctly and love properly. A lot of mothers need to be held accountable for the lacking in the area. And then Miss Alicia
100% agree.
Alicia Craig said they'll weaponize their kids before child support.
Man, what?
With
I read
hope-
that comment, yeah.
If you read the comment, why didn't you say it?
Because you was still talking.
Okay, my
Keep
bad.
going.
Withhold their children and talk reckless about their fathers to their children, but easily will interchange the leverage. I agree. And half the time, you ain't the man your mama used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Shouts out to Blaze, man. It's your shout out, Blaze. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fred will have your shirt in
shout
a
out
week.
to Big Blaze.
Big
Still
Blaze.
asking about the
It's
show.
on the way, man.
Louisiana.
Yes, he has your address. I gave it to him. It's no longer in my hands.
So
It's on
Fred
the
got to
way,
be held accountable
Blaze.
for this shirt.
Now
he
listen.
sent
now-
it through extra snail mail. So
Damn, that shit slower than
But
still
look, hold on.
water.
But look, but you know what? But I got to give a shout out to Alicia and Shantae, right?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
reason why, because
they
Like-
my backbone over here.
like
It's
like
y'all
no
just
like
shit.
real shit. When it comes to Alicia is highly educated, you know, highly intelligent. Shantae, highly educated, highly intelligent. Both of these are successful women that I wish that our younger females could model their lifestyles after, right?
Yeah.
Because these are women that do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now we kind of transition to a whole different subject or whatever and stuff. But I'm gonna go on and bring this up, right?
Yeah, go ahead. The transition.
So, man, and I'm pretty sure, and I almost posted this, but the language was so foul. I said, man, I can't even put this on my page, man. So they had, I don't know if y'all seen the little viral clip of, I don't know if it's Glorilla, it was some other rappers, and they was talking, they call it, I guess, the ratchet rap now, right?
Yeah.
When they was talking about, man, I don't even want to repeat it.
Talking about that girl who eat Buddha hole.
You know, my booty hole brown, my
Yeah.
pink.
So,
you
but
know,
now-
my stuff's so good, that's why I stay. It's like,
I mean, do you think, okay,
Um,
to my Sexy Red,
yeah, there you
Suki
go.
with
That's a man.
Yeah.
Sexy Red is a man?
yeah,
From saying, that girl is not a man.
that's a whole man. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm gonna send you her OnlyFans. I'm just playing with you.
No, thank
I'm
you.
I'm just
I-
joking to her.
I
To her,
have
but through her eyes. Listen, but like,
She
okay, let me just cover the compliments.
Yeah,
the compliments. The comments before we change. We'll actually pick up on that. Alicia Craig, I can't stand women who do that. At one point of time, we love that person. Don't use the kids as a pawn because the relationship failed.
Didn't work, right.
A father is beyond biological. I was blessed with an amazing stepfather. My biological is just that. He gave me a last name. Shantae came back with, as a single mom, I think child support is whack. I mean, I'm not giving the lit father to do anything. He knows we made the kid, and he choose to be a bum. The decision he will have to explain to them. Alicia said, me neither. It makes me mad as hell. I also dislike the women who will be marry a man, have children, and will mistreat the children from another woman. Just shows their lack of maturity and insecurity. Blaze said, your boy Blaze, Fred Davis, Torres, Cedric Bellamy. Then Shantae said, true friendship requires time and consistency. Shantae also
Put it in
says,
the book.
huh?
Go ahead.
I thought you said something about my mom. I almost got ugly. I'm just joking. Blaze said, I'm your friend and your boy Fred Davis. Cedric Bellamy asked Fred Davis and Tori, is my shirt in the mail? Because I'm waiting patiently. The truth of the matter is your shirt is not in the mail.
It's in the mail, Blaze.
It
I
is.
just dropped it in the mail this
Man,
morning,
hey,
dog.
when if your shirt in the mail, people in hell got ice water.
Listen, no,
Blaze,
look,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Blaze. This is real shit. This ain't no, I was playing around the last couple of
Yeah.
shows. You got a Vibe shirt, you got a Tap In shirt, and you got an Outlaw shirt all in the mail, man.
Hey,
He got an outlaw shirt? I want an outlaw shirt.
gotta
what's
pay
the
for
tracking
it.
number?
You got to pay for your all our shit.
Damn. Hey man,
you
listen.
see?
Fred
Hey,
is Fred is a football pimp.
Hey,
Fred, hey, baby,
Nah, hey, listen.
Fred is a pimp. He's a football pimp. Hey, baby, watch the Gators. Pay
Blaze.
$200.
Blaze.
Hey, baby, play your
Hey, listen, Blaze, you my real friend. So you get this stuff for free.
Shut up.
Hey, Blaze. Fred want a leather wig with suede sideburns from Amazon. Make sure we get it. Samuel Allen said, where's Shantae from? She need to open a school. I'm telling you, hey, everybody loves Shantae. Everybody loves Shantae, boy. That's my new celebrity crush. No, it's Ratchet Red and Sookie. A raggedy, hot, funky mess. That smell like a pandemic.
That's
When
nasty.
Now, look, now I ain't gonna lie.
Suki is
Hey.
nasty.
When they were saying their little song, somebody in the comments put, man, it looked like
It
that
looked
video
like it
just smelled like
smelled.
an STD.
It's gross. They both nasty.
that video smell like throat cancer.
All I'm gonna say is this, man. It's the end of the day.
Did you finish the video? Like you watched it all
okay,
the way
I'm
through?
actually-
Nah, it was only like 30 seconds
Okay,
long.
I'm gonna ask you this: the way women are female rappers and stuff today, right? And just women in general. How much is the man fault? I'm gonna start with Tori. How
Wait,
much?
Reword that. What are you talking about?
Like, you know how they be like Meg Thee Stallion come on talking about being pretty much. Let's start with Beyonce. Beyonce said a diva is a female hustler. Megan Thee Stallion talk about getting money from a man. Then we had Hot Girl Summer where it's like no commitment. Then we had Glorilla came out with Fuck Nigga Free. Excuse my language for we got kids watching. Now we got Pound Town with Sexy Red. Then we got Sookie to eat booty and stuff of that nature. How much of that is men responsibility for women just in general being with men this word in the beginning? Because men talked about hoes, bitches, I don't need no relationship. 2 Chainz married and still dropped a song talking about something. All I want for my birthday is a big booty. I couldn't get my words. I was devastated. I was devastated. You see, I couldn't. You made me do a Denzel. Look at Fred. Fred took his glasses off.
What?
Damn, everybody's shocked, Tori. Lala, why you laughing on the fourth wall? Your scoop bowl head ass.
I
So
had to
that's-
take my lokes off so I can see what I'm saying. You know?
So you had to see what you saying. You can't even see the captions down here. Anyway, like, I don't even want to talk about this. Tori
All
just
over
fucked
that
it up
road.
for me. Like, I don't know how to react right now. Anyway, let's go to the next subject. We'll talk about that next week. Shakari, that's her name, right? Shakari.
Shakari. Wait, you did. how you
Nah,
so
Tori,
dumb?
no.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. You definitely answered the fucking question. And like, if Fred took off his glasses, he wasn't sweating. So,
Because that's all we want.
Hey, this ice cold Crown Peach keeping me hydrated and cool over
bro,
here.
you go pass the fuck out. You go black that boy for the bills. Still had that. You better drink some water. Hey, listen. What up, boy? I see you with them little mystical braids. What right here? Look at that ass. Hey, Back to y'all. Hey, look at Fred smile like he the president. Hey, Sha'Carri, she only did, after she became the fastest woman in the world, she decided not to do all media. She only did black media. She getting a lot of backlash for doing only black media interviews after the Olympic win. What happened? I'm going to read it. Hold on.
No, you gotta backtrack.
No, go ahead. What Shantae said?
She said in an interview. Who was it? Suki or?
Oh my God!
Who was it?
I told you Brian was on his way here. Big Mills.
Yes, Morris.
There you go, Brian.
There you go,
Come check her.
Hey, you got some. Yes. But yeah.
Brian done got the chair. Hold on,
hey,
go hit him with the chair, Brian.
Hey, you got the right to carry.
Go hit him with
Go
the
ahead.
chair.
Go ahead, Brian. Y'all missed it. You know, look. Goddamn, Morris Warnut got almost fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Morris Warnut got almost fucked up.
Look,
Run, Ricky, run.
still
Look,
Morris.
goddamn. Tori almost got her goddamn leather wig snatched off. You better stop playing with
Leather
Brian.
wig, never.
Okay.
Ever,
Give me your real.
ever.
I know them your real edge though.
Huh?
I know that's your real hair.
Oh, okay.
So what?
Ratchet Red. Shantae said it was Ratchet Red. She said in an interview last week that she don't like condoms because they smell like fish. And
That-
she said, "No, ma'am, that's you.
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
gonna
That's
say that probably her.
nasty.
That probably her.
That's
Just
so nasty."
I mean, but have y'all seen these chicks though? Like,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. She looked like a man. She shaped like a goddamn man. She nasty. Both of them are nasty. Let me
First
guess.
of all,
That's that down to earth, down the way girl that she talking about, huh?
shit, no, that ain't.
first of all,
Making good around the way.
I'm mad at the
Hey.
fact she smell. You're not gonna put the fact that condoms smell like fish. No, sister.
And hell on, and that kind of smell like fish after it come out of
After
her.
come out-
After it come out of her, it smell like a whole bunch of Badissi on that
What you
mother.
mess with? Aquarium water. Looking at his your ass out so well. Goddamn, sponsored by Aquaman. Listen, but okay. Tori answered the 2 Chainz question. Like I was surprised.
So
Is she doing it so national? Like
What?
y'all don't see the shit Tori be doing on the show, man. Like
hold on. So what's going on with
So I-
Sha'Carri though?
okay. First of all, she made a very powerful statement. Like they asked her how she feel about the world, looking at her, and she said, "Well, I don't care about the world no more because I seen the world love me, I seen the world hate me, I seen the world turn against me. So it's not about the world no more. It's about me. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot." And she went out and became, you know what I'm saying, the fastest woman in the world. Now after the interview, she didn't do no white media. She only did black media interviews. And when the white media tried to get interviewed her, she said, "No, thank you." And a lot of people are like really feeling like that's fucked up. And Fred brought up a point, which I agree.
I agree with
I,
him.
I agree with Fred on this. A lot of the crucifixion that came from white people did a lot of crucifixion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like white crucifixion on the media was more detrimental, but black crucifixion was more impactful. If that makes sense. Yeah, because the impact of your own kind crucifying you
Right.
hurts a lot worse than, you know what I'm saying, regular media being regular media. Come in, look how they did Michael Jackson. He went from Michael Jackson to Michael Jacko. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Like, this ain't no punchline joke. This happened. Y'all remember on one of the part, AJ was like, "Yo, it's called
Luke AJ.
I'm not AJ. My locks are real. You know they used to glue his
I
locks
did
on.
see that. Yeah.
They used to
I
glue
did see
AJ
that.
locks on every show. He had a low fade. So I'm not AJ.
But
And ain't no butt, no Duke, no ass, no nothing. So as I was saying before, hey Mills, Morris Chestnut.
Morris.
So
So, but like how you said, you know, the fucked up part about her only doing black media is that it was the black people and black media that was crucifying her. So why you think that's not? So what made you come up with that?
okay, so like for one, I'm all about self accountability, right? You know, to take it back to her initial, I guess, to her initial, I guess, obstacles that she had to overcome, right? She failed a drug test, all right? So, you know, she
From
said
what though?
from weed, marijuana, I guess, whatever the fuck y'all call it.
It was marijuana.
All right, so marijuana, right?
My grandma called it reefer.
Reefer, weed,
yeah.
pot, bud,
is reefer?
chronic, whatever it is, right? So she failed the drug test because she was smoking
Reefer.
weed.
It's just crazy.
Reefer.
Because now
So-
it's getting passed.
So now, well, once she failed the drug test, she said, hey, she was dealing with the death of her mom, right? So she smoked. I guess it was the death of somebody. I think it was her mom or whatever, right? Which,
Or her
once
grandma,
again,
I think.
or a grandma, it was somebody in the family that passed away.
It was her mom that passed away.
Right, okay, so her
and
mom
she went
passed
through
away.
her plug
So
and
she
got-
said she went through this phase where she was just smoking weed to deal with the pain, right, of the emotional pain. Well, first and foremost, man, like, I get that. I've lost my mom and my dad, and I know that that's a pain that if you haven't experienced,
I lost my dad, and it's crazy. Like
there's no pain on earth, you know what I'm saying, that at least that I've experienced that will be as hard as that. You know what I'm saying? I've never lost a kid, and hopefully I never will. But anyway, the whole thing is this. That still doesn't excuse the fact that you're a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that professional athlete is more important than being a human. What I'm saying is this,
the
you still
rules.
have an obligation. You still know the rules. They don't care what you're going through personally. They still expect you to uphold a certain standard, right? So when she did what she did and she was basically busted, or she failed the drug test or whatever and stuff, you had a lot of folks that came to her defense. Hey, you know what? She this was what was going on. This is what was going on. So give her a pass. Well, unfortunately, the Olympic Committee said no. We're not going to give her a pass. You know what I'm saying? And they drug her through the mud. They stripped her of whatever accomplishments that she had or whatever stuff because she failed the test. Well, at that particular point in time, I do think that there were a lot of folks that came to her defense, but there were also a lot of folks who drug her through the mud, right? Which is expected. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never find anybody that always agrees, anybody who always disagrees with you. There's gonna be people on the fence and people on either side, right? But what I witnessed was there was a lot of backlash in the African community, African American community when it came to her because now they're just not talking about the fact that she failed a drug test. They're talking about her appearance, her etiquette, her behavior, her attitude. You know what I'm saying? All these other things which kind of coincided with what we look at as a typical man, for lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? It's like a hood chick.
Yeah.
Like she's doing hood chick shit, although she's on this major platform. So it's like, you know what? If you want to be on this major platform, you got to get rid of the hood shit.
But okay. That's what we ain't gonna say we clashed last week on, but that was one of the topics we talked about. Like when you was like, why we can't come together
Right.
and have the same energy. So to you, like to say, and the reason why I said it because I look at you as a major figure on a big platform,
Right.
major organization. We know what hood shit is, right?
Right,
We understand that. But color hair and long nails don't make you a hood woman,
right,
right? So that is wrong in my opinion because we got to understand. FloJo was an Olympic champion. If y'all don't know who FloJo is, go look FloJo up. FloJo, as his story, it was a
Right.
black woman who brought the wig, the long nails, and was mopping people on the track.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing to me where just because, you know what I'm saying, she don't look like the white woman, the next white woman or whatever. I say that before a reason because for a long
I think
time,
that's where it was coming from.
you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's just be honest. Let's just quick history. Even dark-skinned, big booty chicks haven't been accepted in music videos in the last 10 to 15 years. That is new. That's new. The big booty, they used to have girls in videos that were pretty in the face, but they were built like iPhones. When they turned sideways, they was flat as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. They get the overseas women, whatever, they like the body, the booty and all that. That just came in the last decade or so. The hair, the nails. Now when Kim Kardashian did the cornrows, guess what they said?
She's trying to be black.
No, they like those the UFC braids. Those are not UFC braids. You see what I'm saying? As if they the first time they seen it, and they tried to make her copyright it. Miley Cyrus built like that light pole or that. She did a one twerk video, and twerking became mainstream. When we know Uncle Luke and Two Live Crew, who fought for hip hop freedom of speech in the amendment, they used the amendment to win the court case. So what I'm saying is, when we as black men say what's hood and this and that, like, you can't necessarily say that because it co-signs their dumb shit. That's just in my eyes. Not saying that you doing that at all. I'm not saying you're doing it, but I'm like, I get we grew up around that. We know long nails, this, that, but like it's on the same thing with Angela. What's her name? Angela Reese, the basketball player. Angel. They said the same. She didn't have no long nails. She didn't have long weave, and the media called her ghetto.
Right.
Project baby.
See, this is
you know
my
what I'm saying?
thing.
So
like,
that shit is so unfair.
Like for me, I've always supported Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah.
That's her name, right? Sha'Carri Richardson. I want to make sure I said her name.
Yeah, Sha'Carri. It's a apostrophe somewhere in there.
I've always supported her, even through, her trials and tribulations with the weed. Because nowadays, the one thing that I do know is, I don't smoke weed, but shit, I'm in the minority. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about prevalent folks. Hell, your doctor probably smoke a little weed. You know what I'm saying? Hell, your pastor probably hitting a blunt every now and then or whatever.
Somebody calling me to fast for demons. I smoke too.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the
pastor ain't.
So at the end of the day, my only thing was just be accountable. You knew what you was doing before you did it. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you get busted with it, you gotta own that.
Okay,
you know
even if you own it, Fred, like who are these people to crucify this young woman and then
They're nobody. They're not.
And then get mad because she won't entertain your questions or comments.
Right. Okay.
But
so
it wasn't
okay.
just the white people.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Right.
So
right. And like, that's what I said. You'll get no complaints from me about what she did or who she did it to. That was her choice. But what I'm saying is, she can't be so
upset.
She can't be so monolithic about who she interviews and who she doesn't interview with, because once again, there were white folks who probably supported it, and there was also black folks who didn't support it. You know what I'm saying? So when you take that approach, like, but I'm only dealing with black media, you know what I'm saying? Which, once again, it's that choice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is this, man. As I know that, I don't always, I done fell short before. You know what I'm saying? I done had times in my own life to where I feel like, goddamn, like a whole fucking community turned on me over a perceived bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever and shit, right? But, you got to fight through that. You know what I'm saying? And normally, when I look for support, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want the fucking support. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of black folks who don't support the shit that you do, but especially when you're at your lowest. But the moment your ass climb back up the ladder, them motherfuckers is right back there attaching themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not intelligent enough, you know what I'm saying, you will realign yourself with motherfuckers who really don't give two shits about you. You know what I'm saying? They're just looking for a platform in order to advance their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I like Sha'Carri Richardson. You know what I'm saying? I posted a video on my Facebook. She ran, she broke the record, no sweat. Like, she just, she has a swag that I wish a lot of folks had.
Shout
you know
out
what
to
I'm saying? Right.
Again, but you see what I'm saying? Like, when we say hood chick, I'm going back to that because her image is a splitting image of, you know who FloJo is, right? Well, FloJo is known for her long nails.
What?
And her wig.
Well, hold on. Look, don't
So,
take
like,
me. Hold on.
You might want to re-say what you said.
Yes.
Because
No,
Shantae
no,
even called you out,
listen,
too.
Yeah, she said Shantae called it. What Shantae? Let's get the comment.
Hold on. Let me get to what Shantae said in a minute. But when you look at FloJo was a symbolism of class. Even though she dressed like FloJo was a trendsetter. FloJo wore one sock up, no other sock on the other leg. She wore hair, she wore nails or whatever and stuff, but FloJo was classy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So when I
we
say,
don't control the narrative. Oh, Fred, we don't control the narrative. Like, what if FloJo was like that?
She controlled that.
FloJo controlled her narrative.
Yeah.
The way she spoke.
The way she carried herself.
She carried herself, you know what I'm saying? The way she conducted business.
So, with FloJo appearance, because that's what we're talking about, we only said long nails, long hair, and it was in the same sentence with hood shit.
Shantae was
But I don't think anybody looked at FloJo as being a hood chick because of the way that she carried herself.
But you
But
just
look at-
said you just
Exact-
said the
that's what I'm-
nails and the
No, I-
hair basically is saying
No,
that
I never
she's-
said that.
You,
I never said that.
You may not meant to,
No,
but you
listen.
associated.
But the way
you
you-
associated that with
No.
hood shit
Hood, yeah.
What I said was Sha'Carri Richardson is viewed as a hood chick
because of her
Because-
long nails.
of her nails and
and
her
her wig.
hair.
because of the way she carries herself.
But
No,
we
smoke-
only see her for
Okay,
a
so
split.
listen, hold on, man, listen.
We
see, that's
only-
that's one thing. I'm not gonna let y'all push me back in the corner and
Well,
make it
I'm
seem
not
like I
pushing
said,
the
hold on.
corner,
This
but
what
I'm
saying.
not gonna-
Look,
but you're not gonna move the goalpost
hold on,
either, though.
Hold on. I'm gonna get to Shantae's comment. For one, what I said is this. All right, Sha'Carri Richardson got busted. She failed a drug test.
That don't make
But-
you
hold
hood,
on.
though.
I'm not saying to make you hood. Because for one, I told you I ain't never judged Sha'Carri Richardson.
and you grew up, but you grew up in the hood and you never did drugs,
so
correct?
I don't fuck with drugs. No,
Exactly.
I never done drugs.
I'm not. That don't make you weak as a. Let me clear that. I'm not saying that to make you seem like you're not weak as a man because you chose not to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like when you associate with like what you said, however the sentence go, her nails and her hair, we know that as hood shit.
Well,
that's
that's what I'm
what.
He said that people view those
No.
things as hood.
Okay, so
Go ahead. No.
okay,
Talk, go
so
ahead.
so when it comes to Sha'Carri Richardson, right? It ain't got nothing to do with her actual appearance. You know what I'm saying? When Sha'Carri Richardson failed her drug test, you know what I'm saying? I said there were people out there, her being first, saying, "Look, man, I'm dealing with something. All right, I'm going through this. My mom passed away, or whatever. So I smoke weed to cope with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you couple that with the way that other folks were saying how she dresses, or whatever, I don't find nothing offensive about how she dresses. You know what I'm saying? I don't find anything offensive about how she speaks.
Right.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
what did you say when you were talking about her hair and her
Well, he was
nails?
just saying like the wigs and long nails. We know that growing up, that's hood shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen because
Yeah.
I don't think I said anything about her with a wig. I don't even speak in
hey,
wigs.
Fred, you definitely
Definitely
did. You definitely.
Nothing specific to that. You know what
You
I'm saying? Because
did.
listen,
Because Shantae,
hold on,
you
and
just
listen.
said
I don't
it.
even know if Sha'Carri Richardson wears a wig.
She does.
Right. So what I'm saying is,
She
but I
does.
wouldn't know
You
that.
didn't say wig. You just said the long colored hair. You
I
said
don't even
that.
think I said colored hair.
Hey, hey, Fred, you gonna have to go back and watch the show.
I'll go back and watch it.
listen,
I'll go back and
listen,
watch
I
it.
promise you, if I'm wrong, I will apologize on
Right.
the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I don't.
I'm not.
Listen. Once again,
Hey,
once
Brian,
again, once
I'm gonna get your
again.
goddamn wife off my
Listen,
goddamn
when
stage.
it comes to Sha'Carri Richardson, just like with Angel Reese, I support both of them young ladies.
But look
You
how
know what I'm saying?
even Angel from what's her name, Carly? What's the basketball player? Because I don't want to say white girl because everybody be all right. Go Fred got
Right.
that pro black nigga on the show. What's the white girl's name that was like this the whole season? What's her name? Carly.
I don't even remember her name.
Oh,
What's her name?
Amber, April.
her na-
I don't know.
So
Shit,
pretty
sorry,
much
Sorry.
like because first of all I have a lot of
Caitlyn.
white friends,
Woo, that
Right.
is.
but let's just be honest,
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Thank you. Johnny.
Let's just jump in. Let's just say this.
She said
you-
that crown piece got you tripping. You might want to stop drinking.
So let's just be honest, and y'all can disagree or agree. Punishment for black athletes are worse than it is for white athletes. And so I was gonna bring that into when it comes to little league football, because I know this is what we special. Well,
Right,
not
right,
me.
right.
I'm just now getting into little. I'm taking time out my Saturdays when I have my daughter to go to these ratchet games. I'm just fucking with y'all. These games are
Thank you for
ridiculous.
your support.
I'm trying to learn because I can't be on
Only
here.
comes to the outlaw games. That's all that matters.
Man, somebody from the coast been taunting me because y'all lost one game. It almost went to blows. I almost
What?
threw my career where they were like, we beat y'all in the town, baby. I'm like, look, first of all, I started throwing my side like, and I'm not even gang
the tone
affiliated.
babies.
So I like this particular. Where my camera at? Put it on me. Hey, look, coat parent. I don't care if you whatever you and the daddy got going on.
It's a mom?
Yeah, it's a mom. Don't be talking shit about my outlaws. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won because them big ass kids. I feel like y'all failed a drug test. And
So let me tell you something.
what?
Hold on.
You addressing whoever you're addressing about the outlaws is kind of pointless.
Because you know what?
Because everybody's always attacking us.
You
for
know what?
whatever
Shouts out to
reason.
my boy Sean. That's one of your coaches. He be
Yeah.
like, hey, now that you're a part of the Outlaw family, you gonna get a lot of hate.
Hey man, hold on. We ain't shouting out to Sean, but shit, man. Sean got his ass smoked today in a race.
Whoa,
in
Sean!
practice.
If I see you at the hookah bar,
Hey,
I'ma light
Sean-
your
Sean-
big ass.
Sean got his
Who
ass
did he
smoked
race?
today.
Who did he
raced
race?
one of our parents.
Another parent beat him. Like, was he running?
Yeah, he was running.
First of all,
Sean got his ass
built
smoked.
like Marvin Sapp. He shouldn't be out there running.
Hey.
His heart ain't even Free Willy long. Sean, I'ma light your ass up. I hope you watch this
Hey,
podcast.
I did,
hey, so-
Shantae. He said he's not.
No, okay,
Ooh.
read Shantae comment.
Read Shantae comment. 'Cause
About the peach got you tripping.
No,
No,
the
about
piece.
whatever else she
No,
said before that.
no. Fred been drinking Coke the whole night. That
Listen,
crown is.
She
Yeah, that's
said
what I'm
before
saying.
that
That-
she said, "Stop. You are stereotyping her for being who she is and not
Boom.
not
okay.
fitting into
So-
what they want her
so-
to be."
Fred, you
Don't
did
do
okay.
say
that.
it.
Listen,
Yes, you
once
did.
again, look. I don't give a damn.
Frederick-
Look, I don't give a damn if Shantae said that or not.
said
All
that.
Shan-
All
look,
three of
listen,
us would be
listen,
saying
listen.
that. You
Go
say
back.
it
You know
though.
what? Look.
You go back.
Why
and
would
watch
we,
it.
Fred,
Fred,
why
you know
you
what?
think we
Check
would
it.
just attack you
Check
about
it. I
that?
promise you. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at the show. For one, like I said before, we even started talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. I said I'm a Sha'Carri Richardson fan.
You
I
did say that,
right.
but that's
So
not-
You did
that's-
say that, but that's not saying that you didn't
and I
say-
also said I've never
tripping.
judged her. I don't give a damn what
not
color.
You
saying that
said
you
long
judged
nails,
her.
long
Look.
hair. We know that as
Go
hood
listen.
shit.
As soon as this
'Cause
show is
I
over with,
finished your
as
sentence and you were like,
as soon as
yeah.
this show is over with, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at it.
Fred,
right?
you lying. You're not
All right,
gonna
I
do
was
that
gonna
soon
say,
as
you don't never- you
you're
don't
not
never
gonna do
do
that.
No,
You may
tonight-
do it tomorrow.
Look,
but
no, this real shit. I don't never go back and rewatch the shows.
That's fucked up
I've
as a
not-
leader.
Always watch the
No,
show.
I don't. I've not rewatched one show, right? Because I'm here. You know,
No,
there's no
but
point
when
for me to
you
go
look
back.
at it-
But tonight, just for the sake of Shantae calling me out,
Hey.
saying that I stereotypes, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look
Hey,
at it.
what's that boy that sang that U-turn song?
The U-turn.
King George. You guys gonna have to do a U-turn. The
Hey,
trail right
well, like
there.
I said,
yeah, I don't know that
look,
song.
Yeah.
the one thing that I know for certain is this. All right.
You Fred, you did that.
Okay. So, like I said, if I did it,
Oh, what you gonna bring us?
listen, no. If I did it, it's gonna be proven on this show because it's in time. It can't be erased.
It can't be erased.
Right?
So
listen,
listen.
listen.
You-
So listen. So,
So
when I
what
go
do we
back,
get if you're wrong?
Bro,
you ain't gonna get shit because I'm not gonna be wrong.
Bro,
I'm not gonna be wrong. Like
Fred,
I said,
for the record, we have people that have said that you moved the goalpost.
No,
and
you said that.
No,
You tried to
Fred.
create that narrative.
No,
I
Fred,
said that
You
too.
tried
Fred,
to create that
you
narrative.
do not answer questions directly.
I've
Fred-
answered every
Fred
question
A.
directly.
Davis?
Every
Fred-
question that's put out there
Fred A
is
is
answered
for
directly.
asterisks.
Now, once again, the
Frederick.
thing
The
is
A
this.
is for avoiding.
Because I don't answer the question
You
in
be
a
avoiding.
monolithic way, which you think, then
No, it
it's
ain't what
not
I
an answer
think.
to you. So when I answer the question based on what my experiences are. You know
Fred,
what I'm saying?
okay.
So
You
when you ask,
answer the questions off of what Pastor Fred thinks.
okay, well then
Pastor
Pastor Fred is
Davis.
who I am then.
Hey,
You know what I'm
We
saying?
done had plenty of people like Fred do be moving the goalpost.
It ain't
Or Fred just answered the damn
Okay,
question.
name one person who said I moved the goalpost. 'Cause you said
Brian
plenty.
Mills. We
Oh.
we confronted you last week off camera. I was like, Coach Mills,
What did I move the goalpost on?
he on the phone right now.
Mills, what did I move the goalpost on last
Mills.
week? He's not gonna be able to tell you because he didn't say that.
Mills, I own everything. I put it on my door. When I asked
What
you,
did I move the goalpost
Mills,
on last
What
when
were
I
we
asked,
talking about
hold on.
last week?
Mills, when I asked you, do Fred dance around a question and move the goalpost? Thank you. He said, oh yeah.
Fred.
There's no
Fred.
dancing. There's
Fred.
no
Coach,
dancing.
Coach,
When-
you
when-
do
when-
move the.
when-
Like,
when
okay, let me give you an example. Tori, you remember I said this? If LeBron called himself the GOAT,
And I answered the
wait,
question.
well, you didn't let me finish. See how you jumped
because
in
that's
already?
easy. I answered the question.
You went down Michael Jordan's
Shantae
stats.
said, I'm saying it. She say it.
So,
You- no,
so
you
this
didn't
is
answer the-
hold
you-
on. Ask the question right
Hey,
now.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you
okay.
exactly what I said.
Okay,
The
okay.
hands.
First of
In
all,
my-
you
you're
way
my-
back down.
you are in
Excuse me, Mud,
my-
but watch out.
right
You just ate
here.
macaroni. You
This
pooped
is-
on the
I
low.
did.
Listen, when I asked Mills, real quick, stop playing Monopoly Go. Mills, when I asked, when I said, remember this question, I said, hey, LeBron called himself the GOAT. You
Right.
felt, now you say you felt some type of way. You like, he shouldn't call himself the GOAT because you got to back up with whatever.
Right.
And my
That was
question was,
answered, right, but
and
go
my
ahead.
question was, well, should we feel the same way about Ali?
Muhammad Ali, right.
Who was 21, he called himself the GOAT. What did you do? You went down all Michael Jordan stats.
No.
I didn't ask about Michael Jordan.
Listen, I'm finna tell you exactly what I said.
Bro,
I
you
said,
can't do that,
I said
Fred.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, he moved
I
the
said-
goalpost.
You're not even listening to what I'm telling you.
I am listening.
I said Muhammad Ali, when he called himself the GOAT, he was proclaiming to be the GOAT. He had not accomplished anything at that point in his career. He was still young, but he was saying, by the time I'm finished, I will be the greatest of all time. That is a big difference.
He did not speak. He was not
Listen,
speaking
hold on,
in the
hold on.
future.
Okay,
he
wait,
was
hold
saying
on,
he was the
hold on.
GOAT at that moment, OG.
How old was Muhammad Ali when he said he was a GOAT?
21.
21 years old. What was Muhammad Ali's record at 21 years of age?
He wasn't even.
Okay, so my point exactly. You
Come
can't
on.
say you the fucking GOAT when you ain't accomplished it.
But you-
unless you're
But you didn't
proclaiming
take
to
that
be the
status
GOAT.
away from Muhammad Ali.
No, because
You took it from LeBron.
No, because LeBron said he's a GOAT at fucking 39 years of age. So if I'm saying your career is at the tail end of it, you're at the tail end of your career. So if you're saying you the GOAT, you gotta have the shit to back that up.
This
At
nigga's
39
number number 1 in scoring, number 2 in assists,
Okay.
number 3 in whatever else.
And at the end of the day, the majority says that Michael Jordan is still the GOAT. So when you say I'm the GOAT, but the majority disagrees with you, then what I'm saying
Wait,
is,
how can you agree with paperwork? How can you agree with paperwork and
Legacy,
document?
it's simple because being a GOAT is a fucking opinion. There's no concrete
Standard.
data that makes you say you're the GOAT, right? So
But
when we talk about the GOAT status, and this was the exact answer you got, but you didn't want to listen
No,
to my answer.
I didn't
Because
ask
hold
you
on,
that.
you
I
said
didn't-
hold on.
I didn't
You-
ask
hold
you
on,
for
hold on,
Jordan
listen,
stats.
no. You said I moved the goalpost because I simply said, how can this man say he's a GOAT when the majority of other folks say that Michael Jordan is a GOAT?
Okay.
Now hold on. Let me
His
finish.
vein is
I
hot.
said now what I said
We
is
shouldn't have went
what I
down.
said is
We got
this.
to. We gotta get him
What I
fired.
said is this. I said he can say he's a GOAT all day long. You know what I'm saying?
So his work
But
don't say he the GOAT?
his work don't say the GOAT because the majority of the people say that there's somebody who's
Throw this goddamn microphone over there. So okay, this how it looks.
So hold on, just answer this question.
Okay, go ahead.
Just answer this question.
Okay.
Now he answered.
So you're going to dispute the fact that the majority of basketball experts still claim that
Half
Michael
of the
Jordan.
motherfuckers ain't never played sports who are giving opinions.
Okay, so now who's moving the goalpost?
I'm not.
Now who's moving
I
the
just asked
goalpost?
you a simple question.
No, the
No,
question
I'm not
was
moving the
the
goalpost.
question was the most recent poll said NBAers of today and NBA players of the past have all said, the majority of them have said that Michael Jordan is a GOAT. That's what they've said. We're not talking about the layperson like me or you. We're talking about NBA players.
Okay.
hold on.
So
Okay.
it started with moving the goalpost.
The GOAT.
Right.
So okay.
Let's get back to this
The-
goalpost.
So there's no
let's-
goalpost that was
okay.
moved in that argument.
Okay, even
I
in-
gave the answer.
Even
He
in the
just didn't
goal.
like the answer.
No. Even that's not the only time you move the goalpost.
That goalpost wasn't moved in that situation. I provide.
Nobody asked for Jordan stats. Eddie Murphy. We said simply, why LeBron cannot say he the GOAT? And I like him.
And the
I like.
answer to that was LeBron James can say whatever he wants to say. But at the end of the day, it's been proven by the majority that the people don't consider
okay.
him to be the
So
GOAT.
we consider you moving the goalpost every time you give a politically correct.
Okay, let me
That's
ask you a
not
question.
politically correct.
Okay, let me ask you
How's
this.
that politically correct?
Okay,
Because
now
you can never answer straightforward.
That's statistically correct.
that's
statistically
okay,
correct.
That's what those people opinion. But this man accomplishment is number 1, number 2. He's in the top 5 of scoring. And keep in mind, I'm a Kobe.
Listen. Hey, hold on.
I'm an AI fan. You know I said that, right?
Legacy, listen. At
You're
the end
not
of the
finna
day,
do this. You're not finna do this.
You can
you
show
cap.
your LeBronian James.
I'm not a LeBron.
biases or
I'm not a
whatever.
LeBron.
But at
No,
the end
first
of
of
the
all,
day, all
Allen
I'm telling you
Iverson
is
sold
this.
dope. I'm an Allen Iverson
Listen,
fan.
All I'm
You
telling
move
is
the
this.
goalpost
All
all
I'm
the
telling
time.
you is this. There was no goalpost move. You can sit up here and you can quote all of LeBron James stats. At the end of the day, the public opinion is simple. That's not moving the goalpost.
So it go back to
the majority
Shakur.
of folks say
So-
it don't go back to scoring or nothing. I'm just telling you what the people say. Whether they're current basketball players, previous basketball players, or the public, they consider Michael Jordan to be the GOAT. And
wait.
every poll that has been put out there.
Okay, what about the
majority-
polls that matter, like the NBA shit that get you into the Hall of Fame? He's number 1 in scoring, number 2 in assists, number 3 or 4 in rebounds,
Okay.
number this and that, and he got Jordan beat.
So,
and this
okay.
is not about LeBron and Jordan. What I'm saying is,
all,
when it-
all that.
It's about the stats.
All that.
so what I'm saying
All
is,
that, but the biggest and most important stat is what?
What people say.
No.
How many?
What-
How
what's
many
that?
ships you got?
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is my point, and I asked you the same
Now,
question.
now you finna move the goalpost.
No, I'm
what
not.
What about Bill
No,
Russell?
no,
What
no,
about this
no,
guy?
no, I'm not.
Come on, man.
So
No.
you do know what moving the goalpost
So,
means.
Mills, you was
We know.
Mills.
He knows.
Mills is off camera, but I asked the same question. Tom Brady won what 7 rings, right? You remember I asked the question. Joe Montana been to the Super Bowl 4 times
And won all
and
4.
won all 4. Do that not make Joe Montana the GOAT or Tom Brady the GOAT? Tom Brady the GOAT. So that's his opinion.
Right.
But Tom Brady lost how many times in the Super Bowl? 3.
Right, okay.
But so what I'm saying, but it's different.
But now
for-
hold on. Now listen.
Man, watch
now
out,
listen.
man. You
Hold on.
tripping.
For one, Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback to ever play, in my opinion.
But he
right?
won.
True.
But you
Okay,
see what my
but
question
hold on.
was.
But listen what I'm telling you. So the same position I take with Jordan and LeBron, I take with Montana and Brady. Because although I think
you're gonna have to hit
although-
Maricus up to answer that
although
question.
I think Joe Montana will be the GOAT of quarterbacks, that's not what public opinion says. You know what I'm saying? So I can live with the fact that the public opinion is not that Joe Montana is not the GOAT. And it don't bother me.
But the
it
thing
bothers
is-
you that the public says Jordan is the
it-
GOAT. So
it
you
don't-
say
No,
any
it
argument
don't-
to
it
that,
bother
no,
him.
that
any
don't-
argument
see,
to that is moving the goalpost. Any
Oh.
argument contrary
No.
to that is moving the goalpost.
No,
But
no.
that's just not the
No,
case.
'cause
I
I-
can accept the fact that Joe Montana is not the
even,
GOAT.
Even
You
Coach,
can't.
even Coach T said no. That's
Because
not
she's
the
a LeBron fan. She's a Lakers fan.
No, she's not.
Are you not a Lakers fan or not?
Whoa.
Are you a Lakers fan or not?
No,
First
bro.
off-
Are you a Lakers
Bro,
fan
you-
or not?
Who are you getting loud with?
Okay,
You better
she's not
lay off
answering the
that
question.
goddamn
She's not
piece.
answering the question.
Let me tell you
She's
something.
not answering the
Don't
question.
black
Let me
ass.
tell
Hey,
you
get
something.
my chair.
Answer the
I
damn
tell,
question.
I tell you who the hell I'm a
Answer the
fan
goddamn
of. I'm a
question.
fan of
Hey, I
Tom
threw
Brady.
my hat. Ain't nobody
But
come.
Are
ain't
you a
finna
Lakers
come
fan
through.
or
I
not?
threw my hat. Ain't nobody come. I threw my hat. Ain't nobody come.
Oh, that's
Are you a Lakers fan or not, Tori?
No, what I'm saying is,
Lakers, yes.
Okay.
don't do that. See how you trying? No, it's not
Goalpost.
about. Oh my God.
Goalpost.
Hey, Coach Fred. You
Goalpost.
Hey,
Wait,
Coach
what
Fred
goalpost
used to
am I
people.
moving?
No,
Come
Coach
on,
Fred
man.
used to be people like, I want to be an outlaw, so I'm gonna
right.
say yes to everything
Okay,
you say.
so
Sit
Listen,
your
the
goddamn.
bottom line is this.
Conclusion.
Verbally,
No, what
I whoop both y'all ass
No,
every
you
time we get up here
Verbally,
and
you
debate.
did
Bro,
not.
that
I
you
don't give a
said.
fuck who's sitting in these seats.
Bro,
Verbally,
you-
I'm whooping everybody ass up here.
You
And
still.
you can create a narrative of moving goalposts. The
You
bottom
do.
line is
You
this.
You
create
never
The bottom
answer a
line is
question
this.
straight up.
Verbally, I'm whooping all
Bro,
y'all
you
ass
never
when it
answer a
comes to
question
the
straight
debate.
up. Bro, the day you answer a question straight up, I swear you'll have a fade with 8 waves.
Hey,
we won't even
where my
have to
Bro,
camera?
watch
say
out,
Hey.
bro.
We won't even
Watch
have to
out,
say
man.
after
Fred.
that.
Fred,
I'm
watch
whooping
out.
y'all ass
You-
even
you
tonight.
smiling so hard.
Even tonight, I'm whooping y'all ass.
Bro, watch out. Hey,
Come on,
anyway.
man. Y'all don't want
Okay.
nothing. I gotta take off my goddamn glasses.
Look.
Fuck.
He had to fight tonight, Coach T.
Hey,
All right, I'm asking
just so
you a
y'all can see
Hold
my
your
goddamn
face.
eyes.
Man, them little-
Just so y'all can see my.
Bro.
They talking about the crown piece.
Bro.
No, this is all intellect and
They know
intelligence
it.
on
Hey.
y'all ass tonight.
Fred got the eyes of a Korean.
Crown Peach
But-
ain't got shit to do with
But
this.
Fred eyes look like a
Blame
Korean.
Fred, William Davis, and Annette Davis for this ass whooping y'all taking.
Bro,
tonight.
no, you didn't. You,
They birthed me.
bro, you got the
It's they
eyes.
goddamn
You
fault.
black and these. Your eyes lit as fuck. Watch out,
It's
bro.
they goddamn
Tori,
fault
see
that
how
I'm
he
on y'all
did?
ass
Look,
tonight.
he got to scream. Hey, just because you loud don't make you right, Fred. Hey,
All right, on to the next up. And
Okay,
Shantae,
all right.
listen. And Shantae hot
Wait,
because
first off,
because
you
she
not
still ain't
finna
brought her
yell.
ass down here
You
to
not
watch the
finna yell.
49ers
Fam.
beat the shit out the Cowboys.
Hey, la la.
You're not finna yell at
Fred
her
scoop
when she
bald
can't
head
fucking
ass
yell.
man.
No, I gotta get on
You gotta
Shantae.
scream.
Shantae,
Y'all never
on the
heard
cool.
Fred
Listen,
scream on the
listen,
show
on the
before.
cool.
He is
Shantae, hey,
fighting.
Shantae been hating
Fred
since
is
last
fighting
season.
for- look.
Shantae been hating for 2 years because the 49ers beat the Cowboys dusty ass every goddamn year.
First of all,
All right, she was supposed to
the
come down
49ers
there.
in the
She
retaliation-
still ain't came. She still hot at me.
look, the Cowboys and the 49ers are both.
Shantae, I'm
Republican
on your
teams.
ass too tonight. Goddamn it.
The 49ers.
Pull your ass up.
The
You need to
49ers
come
and
get on the seat with Tori.
No, the 49ers and the Cowboys are both Republican teams. This is the first time Fred ever had veins pop out the back of his
49ers
head.
definitely ain't no fucking Republican
Boy, you
team, bro.
What's that?
California ain't Republican at all, homie.
I'm about to walk
California,
up
the
out
most
here.
liberal goddamn state
Boy,
in
I'm
the
outta
goddamn
here.
country.
Boy, I'm out of here. California can suck shark dick. I'm out of here.
Shut up, gross.
Listen.
Anyway, listen.
Bro, Fred, he
Listen,
had to fight tonight.
listen,
Tori. Look,
listen,
did he
listen.
Do that? Look, he-
If you look,
Yo, he moved the
go
goalpost.
back,
Look, he's
look at,
sweating.
hey,
Dog,
go back,
he
look at the
got-
video,
You got
and
a
y'all
road
gonna see
map
a
on your-
verbal
on your
ass
head.
whooping
Boy,
tonight.
you crazy.
That Coach Fred administered.
Just because you loud don't make you right, Coach Fred.
That's because
You
you
know what I'm
loud.
saying?
Don't make
Fred.
you.
Bro,
Don't,
watch
don't
out,
mean that you
Fred.
delivered anything.
Bro, you didn't deliver it. Look at Bro, watch out. Okay, let's get
Hey,
it.
I gotta get on there. And get
Bro,
some-
watch out, bro. Tori.
You see that?
Isn't that cap?
That's a whole
That's
lot
all
of
cap. Come on, big dog.
I gotta get comfortable.
Bro, watch out.
Somebody
Okay.
go get me a pillow. I done put these niggas to sleep.
But you a
okay.
motherfucking lie.
Put the hell
Boy,
to sleep tonight.
man, you
Go
lying.
get me a comforter
Bro,
and a
watch
pillow.
out, bro.
Hey,
Hey, Mills. Mills.
I gotta
Okay.
wipe my head off.
Mills.
Give me a handkerchief.
Mills. How many times the goalpost been moving?
Hey, Red, give me a handkerchief. I ain't gonna even say
Hey,
it
you-
right.
hey,
Give me
hey.
a handkerchief.
Hey, brother. Hey, the one with the one polo on the horse. Cause we were talking about that last week too. The one guy on the polo horse.
Okay.
That's a real polo shirt right there. You just walked in. Don't agree with Fred. I don't know if you a coach
He
or not.
agreeing with the truth, baby.
Man, sit your goddamn.
He agreeing with
boy.
the truth.
Wait,
Hey.
how long have you known Fred?
How
A
long you
long
know
time,
Fred?
Long enough.
About 10 years.
So
How many?
every time you ask him a question, does he go around?
Remember,
the
he's a
question
salesman.
Before,
Never.
don't.
Never.
This
Oh
is,
my God, I can't
Never.
do this.
No, you are the wrong person.
Never.
I can't do this.
I'm on
Hey,
y'all
yo.
last tonight.
Okay,
Well, hey,
listen.
look.
You was wrong.
Hey,
Bro, you
hey,
lying
Mills,
like
hey,
hell.
Red. Hey, I'm hard on the ass and
No,
locker
no,
room
you
toilet
not.
paper tonight, baby.
No, you
Hey,
not.
I'm hard on that ass like locker room toilet paper.
Hey, we ain't.
Y'all
we-
know what that locker room toilet
First
paper
of all,
feel
we
like.
ain't asking no more Fred questions. Fred must pay half of your rent because you came here smiling like,
Right.
yeah, our
Hey,
credit score is 830
Hey,
together.
listen,
So
from now on, y'all niggas call me locker room toilet paper.
man,
Because I be
first of all,
hard on y'all ass.
Nah, you got that Whitney Houston
Where
hair
did
run
you get
thing
that
going
from?
through
You
your
ain't
head.
never been in the locker room before,
No,
so you
first
don't
of
know
all-
about locker room
No,
toilet paper.
okay, no.
Troy ain't never been in no locker room. Mills know what that locker room toilet paper feel like.
The locker room. Man, so you saying Mill got inroads?
Hey, that shit like loose leaf. Loose leaf.
Bro, watch
Loose
out.
leaf toilet paper.
Hey, look, hey, Fred fight. He fighting tonight, Tori. Hey, listen. Anyway, hey,
Frederick, put the drink
hey,
down.
calm down. Your veins pumping through your temples. You know what I'm saying?
You got a whole roadmap.
Yo,
on
yo,
your
he hot tonight. Look, he don't like that.
God,
Uh,
darn. Tired.
he
You
had
don't
to
sleep
say,
like
yo,
a baby
he
tonight.
sleepy
Hey,
as
I
shit.
put a lot of work in tonight, baby.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, y'all ready for the transition? Here
Let's
was
go
the
to
last,
transition,
last but not least. How much of the influence from popular athletes? You know, you got your Sha'Carri Richardson. I mean, what's her name? What's Sha'Carri's last name? Richardson.
Richardson, right?
Yeah, you got Sha'Carri Richardson. Of course, the NFL had picked back up. The preseason kicked off. How much of this stuff from the media world, the top world, pour down into the Little League, where y'all have to really get a hold and control the narrative for these kids? That's the last subject I'm gonna touch on. How much of the narrative y'all gotta put in perspective for these kids and these parents? Because the parents, believe it or not, what I have learned through you guys and being there, a lot of the parents believe that ESPN hype shit too. How much of that narrative do y'all gotta control to keep these kids focused? But like, that shit don't come overnight. Let me start with you as a football
No,
mom.
go to him.
Nah,
You
'cause-
won't get a long ass winded answer from
No, I'm
him.
gonna get cause you see that vein in the side of his temple.
Red, I'm
That's-
on their head tonight,
Well,
dog.
watch out.
Wait, his name is Fred?
His
Hey,
name
call
Fred,
me
too.
Toupee. Hey,
Your name
call,
Red?
hey, go on and call me Toupee, baby.
So
I'm
y'all
on their
red,
head
so
tonight.
y'all red and black.
Fred and
Toupee.
Fred. They Red and Fred. They
Oh, you from Alabama? What part of Alabama you from? Huh? Boy, get you a
Montgomery.
folding chair. My mama from Phoenix City. Are you good? You in Phoenix City? Boy, by the Chattahoochee? Okay, you on Seal Road. Well, let me finish lighting his ass up, then I'm going to get
Hey.
back to you. Boy, sit your
My,
goddamn...
hey, my new nickname, Fred Toupee, baby.
Fred
Toupee.
Yo, your name
I'm on their head.
No, your name...
I'm on their head
No,
tonight.
your name is Toupee
Fred
Shakur.
Toupee.
Toupee Shakur.
Now listen.
No.
Now I'm going to answer your question, right?
No, seriously, because that's what we
That-
specialize
hey,
in.
look,
Answer
hey, that's a legitimate question,
Let's get
and
it.
I appreciate Tori deferring it to me
Hey, y'all
because she ain't
know-
got no answer for it.
Damn.
So when you
Tori,
talk
stop letting
about
him do
so
like
when you
that.
talk about deflecting and moving
Coach
goalposts,
Mills, bring your ass up here.
you good. All right.
Coach
Now,
Mills.
listen. It's something that's very prevalent in youth sports right now because these little kids, as well as these parents, they watch.
Yeah. One more time.
Hey, he threw his hat and didn't nobody come to his rescue tonight. Hey, because he was getting his head whooped on tonight.
'Cause they know-
Nobody came to his rescue
Because
tonight.
they know I got it on me.
No, hey, he threw that hat. Nobody came to his rescue, dog.
Hey,
Hey, this San Antonio. This ain't Mississippi, dog.
but it happened in not Mississippi.
Okay,
But
answer the Fred.
answer the question for you. He
Frederick.
trying to defer again. Look, he moving the goalpost.
I just had to address the fact that you ain't got no help up
Well,
there.
you crazy.
So
Hey,
listen.
I've been in here
So-
setting the
so,
tone.
uh,
since
so-
I got
so-
here. I ain't
so
worried
listen.
about it. Go ahead.
These youth athletes,
Let's go for real.
they idolize these professional athletes. They want to be just like them. They want to wear what they wear. They want to drink what they drink. They want to eat what they eat. They want to work out the way that they work out. And this is for kids as young as 4 or 5 years old,
Okay.
right? These kids are getting out there doing workout regimens that pros do,
Okay.
right? Even more so with the parents, because
Okay.
the parents want their kids at as young as 4 years of age, 5 years of age, to emulate exactly everything these professional athletes do, right? You got kids, once again, this ain't no, hopefully nobody takes offense to this, but you got kids as young as 5 years old lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? Because they see adult athletes lifting weights. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's why they're doing that?
Well, I mean, yeah, because it starts from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, most folks follow somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you right now, when you look at how these kids act, every time a kid scores a touchdown, we send it in the battle with the beast. We seen plenty of touchdowns called back. You know why? Because they all emulating Tyreek Hill. They get to the 5-yard line, they chunking up the deuces. Hey, what's up? What's up? Touchdown getting called back.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
but okay.
You know, hey, hold on.
That-
Let
that's
me
strict?
finish making this point.
Okay, go ahead, go
right?
ahead.
They get a big hit, right? Throat slash. All right? They deflect the pass. Hey, they putting the sword in the whatever.
That's the seatbelt because they strapped in.
Yeah, whatever it is, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But these are behaviors that are learned by these kids from watching college games, NFL games, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it has a big influence on the professionals have a big influence on what the kids are doing.
Okay, so the second question to that, because you
Did I deflect on that? Did I move the goalpost?
No, you did. You
All right,
did.
cool. I just
Hey,
want to make
don't
sure.
do
I just
that.
want to make sure.
We'll let you
not
know.
not
I
that
just wanna
time.
make sure.
Okay, so as an org owner, as a coach, as a football mom, how do you control the narrative and put that in perspective for these kids? Because I mean, first of all, the referee calling fucking touchdowns back because a person chunked the deuces. That because their pants too little. I seen the referees wearing knickerbockers. I seen a lot of them. Y'all need to pay them. They wearing
Now, hey, the
knickerbockers.
refs are very well paid. Believe
Okay,
that.
so they so
Very well paid.
a lot of referees are cheating. So listen, but no, seriously, how do you for you as a leader or overseer, you know what I'm saying, of an org, and you as a mom, how you keep that in perspective for those kids to stay focused and actually develop their skill sets and trying to instead of emulating what they see on TV.
By wiping their snotty ass nose and say you ain't that good. No, I'm just kidding.
Tori, I believe that from you because you said, fuck them kids that lose, they don't deserve no trophy. So I believe that from you. Like I have learned a lot.
I don't be telling nobody that they're not that good.
Tori, it's on tape, season 1. We saw it. And we heard your real voice in a football game. You sound like Fred. You was like, hit his ass, Mills. you turned to Macho Man Randy Savage. So I don't know who you are. So Fred,
You know.
no, I don't know who you are. So Coach Fred, but seriously, how do you control the narrative?
You can't.
Like, I mean, because parents are pushing kids to do.
Right.
Because it's a lot that what I realized, I feel sorry for all of you guys because I would never be a part of your league. And I'll donate money, but
Our league or just a league in general?
no, Outlaws, baby. Outlaw Immortals. You never heard hit them up? Don't do that, Tori. So the kids, what the parents are put in their head, and you got to deal with the aftermath of what the parents put in their head on the field.
Right.
How do you tame and control that narrative with you got to go against TV, images, I'm sorry to say it, but you're actually going against parents as well.
Right.
Because you got to do what best fit the organization, like as a team mom and not
Tell
team.
the parents if you don't like it, there are a whole bunch of other teams that you can play for that your child can pay for.
God
Go
damn.
to them.
Straight like that.
Shit like that.
First
Hey,
off,
look.
fuck the clique and the team you claim. Outlaws when we ride, gonna be quick. We claim you claim to be a,
Oh,
but we
Lord.
anyway. Fred, since you ain't growing no more hair, how do you control the narrative? Okay, seriously, as an org leader, this is a serious question. As an org leader,
He says the same thing.
Control. That's what you say too.
So.
Maurice, first of all, you wear a perm in your beard. We ain't talking to you.
All right, so the first things first.
Yeah, first things
right? There's an org leader and there's a head coach.
Yeah.
You know, you have to set a proper expectation for what it is when it comes to what's best for the team, right?
Okay.
You can celebrate and be selfish and do something that's going to be detrimental to your team, right? Because nowadays, most of these kids and these parents are all for self. They're all for self. You know what I'm saying?
can agree
so
with
when
that.
they say when you score, you know what? Celebrate. Do something that makes you feel good. We don't give a damn how it affects the team. Because once again, if you throw a pass, a receiver catches a pass, runs 60 yards down the field, but get to the 5-yard line and say, fuck it, I'm going to chunk up the deuces and embarrass my opponent. And the ref throw the flag and say, you know what, no touchdown. Bring that shit back to the 5 where you chunked the deuce up at. Now we're going to take the shit back 15 yards.
So what do you do as an org leader?
Right. As an org leader, what you do is you tell that kid that shit is unacceptable. And I don't give a fuck who told you to do that. You don't do that shit on my team.
He has done
Because
that.
that's being selfish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in the end zone. Once you get in the end zone, if you want to celebrate with your teammates as a team, that's fine. But when you chunking up the deuces, you're not celebrating as a team. You're celebrating individually, and that's the reason why they throw the goddamn flag. Instead of saying, oh, man, the ref's tripping. Oh, the ref's hating on you. No, nigga, they not hating on you. You know what I'm saying? You're being selfish. Football is an ultimate team sport. You know what I'm saying? So when you caught that touchdown pass and you chunked up the deuce, there was a quarterback who threw you the ball. There was a line that blocked for you. There was a coach who designed the play. You know what I'm saying? There were so many other elements that was involved for you to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So when you say, you know what, I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to take all of the credit for this amazing play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it should be flagged. Now the thing is this, I'm going to be unpopular for saying that, but that's really what a real football coach is going to tell his kid. Put the team first, get in the end zone. And if you want to celebrate after that, man, we good.
Okay, so I'm just want to ask a question. This is not trying to make you out to be a bad guy or anything, because I'm not trying to be I'm not a messy.
It's already been established. I'm the bad guy of the show.
Okay,
I'm with that now.
Oh my God!
I'm the villain of the show, Red. I'm with that now, dog. I'm Black Spider-Man now. Let's go.
That's
What
Venom.
you got?
That's Venom, by the way. That's not
Hey, I'm the Spider-Man with the black outfit on.
That's
Let's go,
Definitely
dog.
not. Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the parent that disagree with like the kids celebrating at the 5-yard line and get a flag,
Right.
you feel like you should have got a flag for? You think that kid was being selfish?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want
Yeah.
to clear answer. So, damn. Okay, that's wow. So you
hold on. So look.
let me ask you. Okay, just because a lot of the time, like reason why, like I started back watching football this year. For those who've been following me, they know I ain't fucked with football since Michael Vick went to jail.
Right.
And Ben Rosenberg got away with 2 rapes. Yeah, Ben Rosenberg got away with 2 rapes, and a Super Bowl cleared his record. I don't fuck with it. Ray Rice went to jail for drugs. Meanwhile, Brad Favre sent a dick picture to the cheerleader and got away with it. So you see, I just feel like black athletes get punished worse than white athletes. So when you say you feel like a kid that caught a 60-yard pass, get to the 5-yard line and chunk the deuces, deserve a flag. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they take like college football, they can run the score up. In football, you know, you get flagged for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get flagged for running the score.
Tom Brady when Tom Brady had Randy Moss on his team, they got into a lot of trouble for running the score up. They were considered unprofessional. College football, they can run it. It's documented, Fred.
Listen, there's no such thing as getting in trouble in professional football for running the score up.
Fred, I promise you. And if I'm wrong, once again, I'll be like, I was wrong. Tom Brady and Randy Moss that year got in trouble for running the score up on a team.
Who'd they get in trouble with?
The NFL league.
Why would the NFL give a damn?
Because it was unprofessional. This ain't college football.
College football runs the score up more than anybody.
But that's my point. College football can do that. In the NFL, they consider that's unprofessional.
Listen, I'm going to say this. When it comes to professional football, running the score up is not unprofessional because it's all professionals on the football field.
Okay.
That's
Fred,
real shit.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I can tell you what. Like I do research, I want you to go look that up.
Right.
And if I'm wrong, come on the
No,
show.
what I'm saying
You
is, what I'm
dog
saying
walk me the
is,
next show.
what I'm saying is this: in the court of public opinion, they may be wrong because they're saying
Not the court of public
that's what it is, though.
These are the
Because
court.
I can tell you right now,
That's
I
what
can
I'm
tell
looking
you
at.
right now, there is not one person in the NFL that would get in trouble for running the score.
Fred, listen, Belichick and that team that year got in trouble. They got.
But I'm saying,
got,
did they get fined for it?
No, okay, they didn't get fined, but they got backlash from the NFL for it. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody got different levels of trouble. I get
Right.
it. So
Okay,
go
running
ahead.
up the score may be considered poor sportsmanship by fans, players, and coaches.
Thank you.
Right.
So, but that year they got into a little trouble about that. That's when they almost beat the 72 Dolphins record.
Right.
Just because I didn't watch football, don't mean I don't know my history. So I'm not gonna ever come up here unprepared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I ask questions, that's what I mean. So when you talk like the referee flagging a kid for catching a 60-yard pass and chunking the deuces on an opponent, they need a flag. That's really unfair because you're taking competitiveness out the game. And I don't think that's selfish.
Okay.
Okay, so what about when Sha'Carri was running, boom, boom, boom,
And
boom,
she wiped the sweat
and she
off.
wiped the sweat
Okay.
off?
It was
so,
easy.
So once again,
Is that-
That's what I'm saying.
That's unprofessional, or is it because
hold on.
she was by
Professional?
Listen,
herself?
for one, what y'all got to understand is this. We're talking about professional athlete versus youth athlete. So when you say it's unprofessional, it's hard to be unprofessional when you're a professional. So if Sha'Carri Richardson wipes the sweat off her brow as she crosses the finish line, you know what I'm saying? Sha'Carri Richardson has put in many hours of training, all
So
this
you're
other stuff.
saying these little kids aren't? They have.
I'm
Since
not-
they haven't done that, then they
No,
don't get to do
what
that.
what I'm telling you is this: the rules are different. The rules are different from professionals, and when it comes to youth
Whose
athletes,
rules?
that's just rules. Period.
Whose
Because
rules?
the rules of the leagues, the rules of the leagues.
So
the
you
rules-
can't celebrate in youth football. Because I know.
Well, it depends on what league you in.
Okay, let me establish this. Let me just ask you this.
Wait.
I know for one time you're not really with 7-on-7, right?
I mean, I like 7-on-7. It's
Okay,
just not
but
real football
7
to me.
we know 7-on-7 do a lot of,
Right.
Right. They get busy.
Right.
You're not with that dumb shit because that shit don't affect your football career, high school, college shit of that nature.
I'm not with the disrespect.
Okay, so
Okay,
what
that's-
level?
That's understandable.
That's understandable. So when y'all got y'all flag football, then y'all got 8U, 9U, 12U, and they catch. Let's go with 12U. They catch they Randy Moss somebody.
Right.
If you don't know what a Randy Moss is, a Randy Moss pass is when a defender is on the wide receiver, and the receiver one hand they ass
Right.
and catch a touchdown. They be like Moss them. It's equivalent to shooting a jump shot and saying Kobe.
Right.
And people they frown upon that. So what I'm saying is, like, if you see a Sha'Carri wiping sweat at the finish line, and
a little kid chucking up the dues.
and then a kid chunking up, dude, you just saying because the level that they on, and I can understand, and believe me, I understand because you're pushing teamwork and life skills.
Right.
I get that, but like, how much hypocrisy is in that though?
Let me tell
A
you.
whole lot, 'cause I don't agree.
Let me tell you what I'm
Okay.
pushing. I'm pushing following the fucking rules. You know what I'm saying? If it was a rule that you can celebrate at the 5-yard line, I mean, if it wasn't a rule, then you could do it all day.
Okay, I
you know
agree.
What I'm saying?
Okay, I
but at the end of
understand.
the day, when you know the fucking rules, but you say, you know what? I don't give a damn about the
But
rules
some of these kids
I want to
don't
make it.
know the rules because their
Okay.
coaches don't be telling
Once
them the
again.
rules.
So once again.
Is
So
that
you
on
be
the
coming at
org?
the
That's on the
kids.
org or the coaches?
That's on
for
the
not-
coaches.
For the lack
right.
of knowing
so
the
what I'm telling you
rules.
is this: when you're playing in a non-competitive game, which a lot of these orgs play in, you can break all the goddamn rules because it don't matter if I get flagged 15 yards in a non-competitive game. Because you know what? I'm gonna go back out and score the next play.
Okay, I'm
You know
gonna ask you
what I'm
this. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna use my military experience, right? Piss poor performance makes piss poor preparation. So,
No, the
Piss
other way
poor
around.
preparation equals piss poor
for
performance.
well, y'all, that's the yak. Let's get it out the way. Y'all corrected me and knew us that I'm not moving to go. I'm taking accountability, okay? All right? I don't have a rebuttal. Y'all got me. But you know what the fuck I mean. So, Tori, you laughing too hard. You got a Louis Armstrong outfit on, like you about to ride a bike. You
Okay,
said
but
it.
what we not finna
Okay.
do.
He called it
Okay.
Louis
Alright,
Armstrong.
listen, I got
Lance
this.
Armstrong, dog.
Goddamn.
Bro,
And Drake on his head, dog.
no, you're
Go
not.
ahead, dog.
No, you're not. Toupee Shakur. Listen. What I'm asking though,
We have to wrap this shit up.
but you see how. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up at this.
Okay.
You see the hypocrisy in that.
I do.
I don't see
do.
any hypocrisy in it
Fred,
because
Fred, I'm
so you're
done.
basically
Okay,
saying
thank y'all for
to
tuning in to
just
tap
follow-
in.
hold on.
wait.
So
Okay,
hold
go.
on. You're
So
saying
you're saying to follow the rules. That because that's the rules, they need to follow the rules.
yes. Okay.
That's
so
it.
so hold on.
That's
Listen.
it.
Listen what I'm
No,
about
that's
to
not what he said.
Listen
No,
what
I'm not
no, you
doing
gotta follow the fucking rules. Yes, of course.
That's not what you
Bro,
said.
watch
At the
out.
I did
beginning,
just say.
but- No,
watch
okay.
out.
Hold on, man. Look, hey, I'm gonna need to drug test y'all motherfuckers for coke.
No, you need to
No,
drug.
you
Bro.
need to
I need to take
remember
these
what you
drug test these
said.
for cocaine or
That's
something.
First of all-
These motherfuckers
saying.
losing their mind.
No,
Listen,
no.
I
First of all,
specifically
you need to
said.
drug test Lil Mills. That
Look,
9-year-old is
I
7'1".
specifically said
He need a
this.
piss test.
I specifically said
He
this.
wears daddy clothes.
I specifically said this.
You can't. Well, you
Yo.
seen Cameron and Christina.
Yo, your daughter is like 6'1".
I know.
She's like a Yukon Park guard.
First of all, Fred never had no ways. We're not
Hey,
gonna.
let-
No,
let-
Fred.
Let me finish this
Right,
verbal
right.
ass whooping over here.
Go
All right,
ahead.
so listen.
This nigga. Bro, you
So
gotta
listen.
Bro, watch out, bro.
Any Mills will agree with me on this.
Mills
because-
would not
Why
agree.
you be bringing people into
Mills
your
will agree with
shit?
me because he's a football coach. Mills has played in competitive football games. As football coaches, we know how hard it is to win competitive football games. And the one thing that we tell our kids all the time is this: put the team first. Because when you're playing in a competitive game, any act of selfishness can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Absolutely.
Whether it's you being tired and you missing a block,
Absolutely.
whether
We're
it being
not
you,
saying what you said is wrong.
whether you trying to celebrate prematurely. I ain't
Right.
saying there's nothing wrong with celebrating.
Right.
But what I'm saying is get the fucking job done first.
Absolutely.
If you celebrated the 5-yard line, we don't celebrate to get into the 5-yard line. We celebrating for getting in the fucking end zone.
Okay, we clearly lost.
We get into the end zone.
We lost.
That's what my team is gonna learn.
You
You
did
know what
it
I'm saying?
again.
Because if you go back, and I promise you, go back and look at NFL film. Go back and look at Deshaun Jackson.
Okay.
Go back and look at
I
the,
know.
yeah, exactly.
I felt like that play was
exactly.
good.
Go
Hey,
back
okay,
and look
wait.
at Deshaun
I
Jackson
felt
when
that
he
play was
celebrated at the 1-yard line. Go back and look at goddamn who
okay,
was that?
wait,
who
wait,
who was
whoa.
that?
You want
Let
to blow the speaker out.
who was
Stop
that?
yelling.
Let
No. Okay,
Shante, you should know this.
wait, Fred.
Shante, the dude from the Cowboys.
Wait.
Leon Lett, when he picked it up and he started celebrating right before he got to the end zone, and they knocked that motherfucker out of his goddamn man.
We're not
Oh, what's
saying.
that
And he
one
looked,
Okay.
where
and to
he
this
threw
day
it
he looked like
down?
a fucking idiot.
Okay, listen. So once again, here we go. This is why I said the goalpost move. Cause I didn't. Well, I'm gonna tell you why.
I just
your
stated
name,
facts.
No,
Wait,
your name
wait,
is
we're
Mr.
trying to
Fred
tell
too, right?
you.
I just stated facts.
No.
You
Red.
read. The
Red.
elf is silent. Red. So listen.
I just stated number facts.
No, you didn't. The elf is silent. You stated the acts. So listen. Deshaun Jackson dropped the ball. He spiked the ball at the 1-yard line.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
That's
Yeah.
so that's one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the other guy name?
Leon Lett,
He got the ball knocked out his ass for celebrating.
right?
Okay. If your youth athlete is at the 5-yard line, choking up the deuces into the end zone, what's the difference between throwing the ball? Is a big difference. Come here, brother. Come here. Come. It's like Ricky Lake in 1993. Come here. Come here, brother. Come here. Hey, make. Here we go. Hey, this is Red. The elf is silent.
What you're doing is you teach them rules. If it's rules and they break them, it should
Give
be
him the
consequences.
seat. Let him
Right.
sit.
Hey,
Hey,
you don't,
Red,
hey,
Red,
you
do
don't
you
have
live in
you
Cibolo?
don't have to like the rules.
You live in Cibolo? Okay, I see
No.
you got that R&B beer going on. Get your goddamn singing
Hey,
ass
listen,
off.
listen. Hey. You don't. Hey, you don't have to like the rules,
But no, what I'm saying
but
is
you
like,
gotta abide by the rules.
Thank you, Ray. I see what you're saying.
It's just that plain. It's just that plain and simple.
okay, but listen, this is why they look. Hey, I was in the military too. Oh, I was in the army, so we different. Y'all aim high, miss everything.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna let you slide though. But listen, go ahead, Fred. I had to light
Hey,
him up
hold on.
because that's a whole different war
Listen,
there, me and
hey,
him in.
I-
we ain't got they don't got that doing football right there.
I-
You know what it is. You better leave. You see how I lit it?
All I'm saying is, I'm still
Fred
trying to.
can't save it from
from that.
I'm still trying to figure out the hypocrisy.
Because, okay, you brought up two players. One that spiked the ball before, right? Hey, Mr. Red, did he spike the ball
Now
before?
hold on. Now,
no,
hold on.
don't
Hold
cut
on.
me off. I
Hold
didn't
on.
cut you
Is
off.
Is spiking an
didn't
act of celebration, right? Spiking the
No.
ball.
No.
This boy,
I'm
he,
sorry.
he
He
just
just
said
said
spiking the ball ain't an
No.
act of celebration.
Okay, listen. Okay, he said if a player throwing up the deuces at the 5-yard line into the end zone, he gets to the end zone, he just chunked the deuces up. The referee throws a flag and call the play off, right? Versus Deshaun Jackson, who you compared, went to the end zone and spiked the ball
Well,
before he
didn't
got
get
in
to
the end zone.
Right. He spiked it before he got to the end zone.
That's totally different.
It's not totally different. I'm gonna tell you why.
He threw the ball away,
The bottom
Fred.
line is they both celebrated before they got their ass in the end zone. What's different
One get
about
in the
that?
end zone, the other one throw the ball away. That's
No,
totally different.
they both celebrated before they got to the fucking end zone. That's the similarity. Whether it be you chunking up the deuce, it's a premature
Brian
fucking
Mills,
celebration. It's that
Mi-
goddamn simple.
Mills, you've been a Tea Party, not a Republican or a
Hey,
Democrat.
you celebrated
the last 4
before
seasons.
you got to the goddamn end zone. So at the end of the day, that's a selfish fucking
Okay,
act.
all right, okay. We'll say both of them. One cost the team a win. One is getting flagged because he's 12 years old.
Which
Chunked the
ultimately,
deuces on him.
which ultimately can cost the team a win.
Okay, but you said you feel like if a person, a player,
Mm-hmm.
your player, 5 yards going into the end zone, he didn't spike the ball at the 1 yard line.
He
like,
celebrated.
like Deshaun Jackson did
Right.
and cost the game.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. You agree with that?
Spiking the ball or chucking the deuce or doing a little dance before you, it's all the same.
Okay, well, it's 2-1. I'm outnumbered. I lost. I take the L on that one.
Oh, is that what he agreed on too?
Well,
I'm
just
sorry,
feel like
I wasn't really paying attention.
you wasn't paying
I'm
attention.
still undefeated.
You
by the way.
No,
undefeated.
you are not.
still undefeated.
Stop.
Do y'all feel? Hey, first of all, for those who watching, not Coach Red because it's an Air Force Army thing. That's a whole different
Hey,
war.
just go on and call me Floyd Mayweather tap in, baby. Undefeated, baby.
Bro, I can name like 6
I'm
episodes.
undefeated,
you lost.
goddammit.
No.
First of
Between
all-
Legacy, Tory, Shantae, and whatever other hater
Hey, first
gonna
of
jump
all,
on the show,
hey,
I'm whooping all y'all ass.
Hey, first of all, Karma Dome.
Verbally,
You're lying.
not physically, verbally.
Hetty
I
Murphy,
don't want
you're
nobody.
lying.
I don't want nobody trying to hit me
Yo,
with assault
man,
charge.
this joker here be. Hey, Coach Goldpost. That's his
Hey,
new name.
camera.
Coach Goldpost.
hey.
Camera, look.
Yo, he took off
I'm
his
looking at
glasses.
the camera.
Frederick,
Look at
Zoom
me.
in on Fred.
Look
Yo,
at me.
Cap.
Look at me.
Cap.
your
Whooping
eyes
their
are
ass,
glossy.
goddammit.
I'm gonna give me.
So-
I'm gonna give me some fat-free wings.
Yeah, so, okay, because we got to wrap this shit up.
We gotta
I'm
wrap this up.
tired. Let's go.
And Tori.
Hey,
got
I
her
will.
hair
Hey,
laid
Tori, I
tonight.
will be tired too.
Tori, your
Taking
hair
this
was
ass
laid
whooping
like
tonight,
this.
I'll be tired as hell.
Your hair was laid like this.
Mills, you gonna have to put Tori to
first
bed
of all,
tonight.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hey, Coach Fred.
I
With,
done whooped her ass so bad up here. Hey, she gonna be easy to put to sleep
Hey.
tonight, dog.
hey, when
Okay.
Tori hair like
Put
this.
that drink down.
Hey, when Tori hair
Say
like
number
this,
Coke.
when
Say
Tori-
number Coke.
Hey, Coach Fred.
Coca-Cola. I should
Hey,
say.
Coach Fred. When Tori hair's like this on the episode, you know she turned up. But with Coach Tori hair like this, yo, it's some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
man,
no,
listen, hey.
no, but hey, once again, I understand that. Listen, this is not a street legend platform. This is a Coach Fred Outlaws platform. Everybody gonna
Get
go
your
against.
ass whoop app platform.
But
It's
first-
the move the
when you-
goalpost platform.
This is a good.
Hey, listen.
You
Hey,
finally
hey,
said
listen.
it.
I'm
That's
gonna,
what it
I'm
is.
gonna go on and
That's
do
what
what
you
LeBron
do.
said. I'm the fucking GOAT, dog. I'm
Oh
the
my
GOAT. Fuck
gosh.
it.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
go in his case stand for going on another team.
I'm the goddamn
Going
GOAT.
on another
I'm the
team.
goddamn GOAT.
That
now.
nigga ain't loyal. Going on
Hell
another
no.
team. He ain't the greatest of all time.
Okay,
Hey,
Lala.
Red.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tapping in. We'll see y'all next
First
week.
of all, don't call
Bye.
her.
Thank you.
First of all, Lala got a 12-year-old face. How about that? Lala face looking like her body. I'm stop playing. Hey, y'all pray my strength in the Lord, and I'm on a 12-day
Amen.
fast.
Bye. Say goodbye.
Cause you know, yeah, whatever, man. Hey,
Hey, man.
Coach Fred be capping.
Hey, let me take my victory lap around the set real quick.
Boy, you built
Oh,
like
no.
Mark.
Get him an aspirin.
I'm taking my little victory lap around.
Hey, Coach Fred smell like Brute and Icy Hot. Hey, he smell like Brute
Hey,
and
baby,
Icy
hey, baby, that ain't nothing but Gucci guilty, baby. That's it.
Hey,
That's
we
Gucci
gotta-
guilty, baby.
Log us out, cause we gonna fuss
Oh,
anyway.
my God.
You know what I'm saying? Look, whatever. Coach Tori has
I'm
removable.
ready to go.
She
All right,
really-
bye guys.
She wear a bald head at home.